Hi Tilda.
Hello, everybody. I am going. Wigglies. I see Wigglies. Okay. I wish I had a Wiggly.
I can unplug my AirPods. That might help.
No, I think you're fine. You just sound like you're on a laptop mic, and you are, and that's fine.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with being on a laptop mic.
So,
All right.
what I was trying to say, real quick. July, I'm going to be in Orlando on the for the 4th of July weekend.
That sounds
Yay.
nice.
That'll be fun.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You
well.
woo.
Hopefully, everybody is at like good volumes, and
Beans.
because in one of the VODs I noticed that Oz is very quiet, but he's just soft-spoken in general. Let me tell you, sometimes when he was here in real life, I had to make him repeat himself and lean in really close because he's just a soft-spoken being, just like me. I'm also soft-spoken. Creature yells about it. All right, we're ready.
Ready.
I don't hear any music.
You got the tab muted.
No, I don't. It's not playing. Let me reload it. But I don't have the tab muted because it's Mozilla. I don't even know if you can mute tabs in Mozilla. I had a hiccup. Heads up, my Discord bot is broken. Great.
Mine didn't go off
Announcement
earlier
already.
either.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just
I think Screenpause is broken.
I'll just at everyone.
I already have.
E.
Oh wait, thank you. You're so sweet. Look at
I said
you.
that 3 times.
Oh, I didn't hear you. Sorry.
Probably because
I'm
I'm very quiet.
I have a hype train. And I wasn't even paying attention. Hello,
did
everybody.
this.
Thank you. What do you mean you did this? What did you do?
I did this.
Let me go check. Okay, I see you doing it, Cider did it, and Ted did it. Okay, that makes sense. Hi, everybody. Thank you for your souls.
Thanks for the souls.
Oh, I
Welcome.
see. It
Ladies and
muted
gentlemen.
itself. There, now it's unmuted. Okay, I hear everything fine.
I'm so fucking hungry. Keep going.
No, no,
okay.
my
We're
stream
just
did
waiting on a
not.
couple people to jump in.
My
to
stream
the-
did not
the
want
game.
to alert. Oz told me he did the alert for me.
Yeah.
All right, we're good. More D&D. How long until stream is playing Baldur's Gate? That's so cute. That's so cute.
We've already finished Baldur's Gate 13 times over.
Not 13, but about.
Close enough.
Let's see how many hours I have in Baldur's Gate while they do that.
At least 500.
Nah, 398.1 hours. But the fact that you were close is weird. You were only 100 hours off.
Oh, the highest dice. Okay.
Yeah, I saw
They
that.
have-
They made me do the lowest dice.
They
Yeah,
have
we're
the hi-
It's a new two-factor authenticator.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't like it.
to prove that
Makes
you're not
me-
a robot.
I didn't see it, so I was like trying to log in.
Oh my god,
and
you
then
are a
finally-
robot.
You're like, why is it working? Did I change my password? No.
And yes, still not enough. We were still doing another playthrough before Oz got here. We probably still will.
Yep.
Well, yeah, they
Still
locked
will.
me
We
out
still
too.
have to finish it.
We were doing our evil playthrough.
Guys, what in the world is this?
Oh. We're just waiting on Mikey.
We're
I'm
working
logging in
on.
and I don't know what's the highest roll dice. I don't know numbers.
12.
Blue 42.
It's whatever the green one is.
Blue.
It's the orange one. There you go.
Oh, Minky's here.
Sure.
Okay.
Well, I'm not here. And, it's loading up the thing.
Well, that's fine. I can do the recap in the meantime
There you
because
go.
I just watched the video, so I know everything that happened.
Good, because we don't.
First thing, Maya had a whole thing where she got like dumped on by the people that are running that one church that we went to. Yeah, like a lore dump of how everything's gonna go really
Yes,
shit.
yes.
How the sphere of influence for Oral is going to go all the way down to there, and by the time it gets there, it will be basically unstoppable because everybody will be
We should
ruled with
basically do
fear.
something about
Yeah,
it.
we have to do something about that within the next month and a half. No pressure. After that, that was a lot of the session, by the way. A lot of it. A lot of it was
A
that.
good half of it.
Lorelai found God.
Yeah, that's the other thing that happened.
Finding God?
Lorelai prayed to Sahani
No, you
Moonball.
found her. You found her like literally.
I'm recapping. Lorelai. Lorelai. I just watched it, so I know it's fresh in my mind.
Oh, you
Lorelai.
watched it?
Yeah, I watched it on YouTube because I put it like I put everything up so everybody could see it now. So we like Oz and I rewatched it at 2x speed, just like going through it to have a refresher course. So you found Sahani Moonbow by praying to her, and she gave you a vision, trying to tell you once again that your path is what you make it. But it seemed like you still had difficulty figuring that out.
I'm doing my best, okay?
You're doing the best you can. Like it was like a big ocean expanse showing like your entire life is an ocean, and no matter where you get, it always comes back to the same thing, a little cute plushy you. And then after that you were like, I guess I have to go and kill the Shining Lord, and we were like, I don't think you have to kill the Shining Lord, and you can always give your leg back, you know. You could try like disconnecting it and putting the new one on and giving it back to him, and it's the wood that you got, maybe he would just give you your name back, you know. There's a
I'm still in favor of
possibility.
eating him.
And then that was the thing. You kept saying that you wanted to eat him, and then I said no, and then I was
I'm
like,
just saying, a lot of her problems would be
eat
fixed if we ate him.
everything.
and I was like, Flint was like beholden to him, so it would be a really bad thing, and I'm not going to do something that Flint would be unhappy with, so I wouldn't be in that battle. But also,
You get over it.
the Shining Lord would be a nice ally to have against the Enchantress. And that's sort of where it ended. if I recall. Like, there was a drinking match. Everybody got
Wix had
really
a fucking
drunk.
drinking contest with her
Wix
sister.
cheated against her sister in the drinking contest because she used a spell to beat her. And then I woke up in Ottoman's arms still just a little bit drunk because I'm a featherweight and I drank an entire bottle of wine.
You know what? Wix feels really bad about that, and we're gonna work with it.
There you go.
And when we last left off, you took elder sister Wix up to her room at the inn that you were in, and
It was
then
the
you
next
made your way
morning.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you made your way back up to the Shard of the Moon, where you were staying there for the night while you're here in Neverwinter.
Yep.
And it's a new dawn. It's a new day.
It's a new life.
It's a
for
new
you.
life and for me.
You're feeling not great because we have the pressures of the entire world on your shoulders.
Yeah.
Yay!
Woo!
And you've got at least another day here because Samson's getting upgraded and Lorelei's...
You're getting your things.
Yeah.
Lorelei's necklace.
Right, yeah,
and,
we
I,
should-
Moonbow.
and I will tell you what our plan was for the day. It was to go to the local library
Yeah.
because you
I
wanted
can't
to.
remember
what you were going to do
Because
with
you
the
wanted
library?
you wanted to look up if they knew anything about Ardere or anything about
Yes.
the Netherese ruins.
Yes.
You're
Yes.
welcome.
Thank you. You're my favorite.
We're going to the House of Knowledge,
Whoa.
Whoa.
which
And if anybody hasn't already, go ahead and give yourselves a long rest.
I think I already have.
I have no idea. It's been a
I
month.
don't believe I have.
Yeah,
You can
I
always do a long
long-rested.
rest just in case.
I long rested before the end of the last session. It's fine. I'm good. Yeah, right there. It says 34
I
days
just long
ago.
rested.
34 days, 21 hours ago, Captain Ravengard takes a long rest.
Only you.
Only
Only
me.
you took that long rest.
So Wix still needs one.
Because Wix used a spell slot, yeah.
Yeah, take your long. There you go.
Take your long rest lumps.
Listen, I couldn't figure out where the button was for a second.
It's been a long time,
Yeah, it has.
but we're
Yes.
here
And so we begin the day with
with a clearing of the
Wix
log, evidently.
with Wix and Cathra both waking up with a splitting headache.
Oh, great.
No, I feel like Wix is probably
Hello,
way worse.
welcome. Hi
Oh
there.
yeah, Wix is
Um,
way worse.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rule it myself that that spell was like, you know, the second wind of it, but it didn't stop the alcohol.
Oh, absolutely
So,
not.
It just made you
she's actually
persevere.
worse. She's actually worse off than her sister, probably.
Cathra just looks like death more than usual.
She
I
has
would
this aura of death around her.
I would say that the veins on her, like the sides of her head, are more pronounced than usual as well.
You good?
Wix just hasn't gotten out of bed. She has her head like under the pillows.
Cathra is mixing together something in one of her usual hangover cure bullshit.
Yeah.
The shit that she tried to force down people's throats before.
And so mixing it up. You get it ready while Wix just lays there going.
Also, since Oz remembered to actually do... He didn't, by the way. He forgot that he said he was going to give me a rundown of all of the spells that I could buy until we watched that. So now I'm poor. I only have 700 gold left in my name.
And she
Oh,
sold one of the
no.
necklaces.
I sold one necklace,
That's
But-
okay.
but I have some really cool spells that I intend to learn eventually. But not right now, because if I tried to learn all of them right now, it would take 24 hours of my time.
You actually only have 200 gold. The jewelry was 2,000.
Did you use the... Oh, okay. 200 gold it is. That's fine. How did you not do the math correctly? You were here.
There.
That's okay. I don't mind. I haggled for that price. I got.
True, she got an 18.
Yeah, I got 3 scrolls. 1 for Dispel Magic, 1 for Dimension Door, so I can actually use Dimension Door outside of using the cloak if I want to.
Nice.
And 1 for Arcane Hand, which just seemed really cool.
If anyone else wants to purchase some scrolls, I'm going to put them in spells on sale in general if you want to purchase them at all, and along with their prices.
They're pricey. Some of them
Probably
are.
get another Revivify scroll if anything.
Oh, there's no
Wait, can I use
Revivify there.
scrolls?
Damn.
You can use scrolls, you can't learn scrolls.
Yeah, as long as they're on this, as long as you have the appropriate like level for them, like a level spell slot of them, you can cast them.
Yep.
So let me
It's
strike
just-
out the ones that she purchased.
It'll just be a one-time thing. Versus when I use them, they get used up even if I fail. And that's going to be really hurtful if, say, the Arcane Hand one fails, because that cost me, like, a lot of money. But I can use them eternally after that because I'm a little nerd that writes in a book.
Well, do you want anything else? We could probably pull our money together.
No, I'm good. I didn't want to use too... I mean, we have a ton of money, but I didn't want to use everybody's money. I wish I brought more money here. I might learn legend lore on my level up because it just seems like a cool spell. He told me about it, and it basically just seems like I could ask for seemingly the spell, anything, and know it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's cool.
It would be really helpful, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, for example, if you wanted to know about a legendary item, or like for example, if you wanted to learn more about the Fall of Yithrin, or like the ruins around Icewind Dale, you could cast the spell. And you would learn.
I want it so bad, but I didn't even have the money for that to begin with. So
Yeah. It takes 10 minutes to cast and requires like 500 gold's worth of stuff. But half of that which is consumed.
It's so useful, though. I intend to learn it or get it. We'll see. We'll see. I get to learn 2 spells a level. It's fine.
Yeah. You name or describe a person, place, or object. The spell brings to your mind a brief summary of the significant lore about the thing you named. The lore might be consistent of current tales, forgotten stories, or even secret lore that has been never been widely known. If the thing you named isn't of legendary importance, you gain no information.
Like,
The more information you have about the thing, the more precise and detailed about the information you receive.
I would really like to do it about Lorelai's legendary weapon. Like, really bad. If I were to get it.
Mm-hmm. That is an option. It also can work on, like, for example, if you want to learn more about Sir Angarel, you could through that spell.
What about some walls?
Yep.
Let me see if we have any items that we can part with that would be suitable. You guys, we can head to the library while we do this. It's fine. This is just shopping. It's fine. It's just shopping. You don't have to do it now.
Additionally,
Just
the mirror of the
Please.
past is back in working order if you want to use it again.
Oh right,
In
the one that we used previously to see Oro pick up that orb of knowledge or whatever.
Right.
Just dragging my feet as we go.
legend lore
towards
also
the
works for
thing.
gods and such as well. So if you wanted to, you could cast it on oral as well. Cast it to learn more about. Oral.
Oh, you're really selling me on this and how useful it would be. I really
How much is it? The 12,000?
10,000 gold
It's
pieces.
10,000.
10,000?
But on the
I
price,
don't have a lot on me.
yeah, I only have 200 gold on me.
I have 255.
I don't know if
And
they
6
would.
platinum.
I don't know if they would take 5 necklaces.
You could always find a jeweler or something that would take the necklaces off you. Convert it to cash.
Would everybody be okay with that?
You can
I
also
think it
you can
would
also trade
be
magic
really-
items or equivalent.
I think it would be a very useful thing to further our adventure. I
You
can.
can
I will
always
say,
pull more cards from the deck of many more things. And
I'm not
more
touching
cards.
that. Can we sell the deck?
I will also say, Maya knows the spell.
Oh, you already know Legend Lore?
Yeah.
What?
I used it.
I
No,
don't
you
think
used
know.
a different spell.
You've never
You
used
sure?
Legend. You've never used Legend Lore.
Well, I
You
have
used,
it. I know how to do it.
scrying, not legend lore.
What?
Right, you.
I'm
but I
not
know
spending
what I know.
10,000 gold if you already have Legend Lore.
Gee, you never asked me.
Well, how was I supposed to know?
Yeah, how was I supposed to know you wanted it?
We were just talking about it.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm just like, oh yeah, I know how to do that.
I was just
I
talking.
think you just need to learn your spell list, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
No, I knew that I had it.
Uh-huh. Sure.
We were just
I knew
talking.
that I had it. I knew all my spells.
Uh-huh.
All 500 of them.
Uh-huh.
Good lord.
All right.
They do have a lot of spells.
We're headed to the House of Knowledge. Let's go.
Let's go. It takes you a while to get there, but you get there.
Oh, this is a mistake. Oh, this is a huge, utter mistake. And I'm just gonna, like, turn into a raven and sit on Catherine's other shoulder.
I'm going to sigh as I was reaching out towards you as you did this with a bottle of hangover cure.
Too late.
And I just,
Too
like, shake my
late.
head and I drink it
You
myself.
can force feed the raven.
I stick the beak into the raven's, the raven's beak into the bottle opening. And I tilt its head back. How long until we get to the,
It takes you about an hour or two to get there.
Ugh, can we take horses?
Hmm.
Can we take horses?
You want to make magic horses
Yes.
and ride through the city on them?
You let us do it last session. I know because I was there.
I know.
I rewatched it. I know you did.
Okay. It takes you. Okay. Going at an appropriate speed for horses, it takes you an hour.
Okay.
Half an hour to an hour.
That's okay.
And when you arrive, when you arrive there, you arrive at the House of Knowledge at this very, like, university-esque building.
Catherine
like,
looks
this
like
look-
she's at home.
Look at all these
or it's actually-
Poindexters.
Or it looks like multiple people carrying, like, scrolls, books, and other forms of writing back and forth between across the courtyard. With the main entrance straight ahead of you, past the courtyard. And you walk through, enter in, and you are immediately met with a sort of like a central desk, along with a very grand, like, open space. The walls absolutely lined with, like, text, books, documents, anything and everything that could be assumed to be knowledge could be assumed to be here.
Catherine's eyes light up.
I flutter off your shoulder and turn back into me.
I didn't want to walk, that's all.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You didn't even have
Alright,
to
walk
walk.
off
There
over.
were horses.
Well, you know. That was
Let's go
my
ahead and mark
part.
off a use of wild
Isn't
shape.
flying more effort
already
than
did,
just
yeah.
walking?
No, there was no flying. She was just perched on my shoulder the whole time. Couldn't
Oh,
even
the
be
little
bothered.
pirate bird. Oh yeah, go.
She just has two, like, ravens on her shoulders, yeah.
Fair enough,
Cassie's
you
the one,
lazy
right?
One of
bum.
them had a little coat on, and then the other one did just look like Wicks.
One of them has a little coat and monocle.
One of them
The
had a
other
little
one
coat
was,
and
like-
monocle, and the other one had a little, like, ringlet of leaves around its head.
Anyway.
And yes. Anyway, as soon as you enter, you can see, like, some people are talking, chattering, like, of, like, something, like, non-consequential, like, did you see the game last night? Oh man, that was wild, wasn't it?
Sure love play ball.
I sure love sport.
I sure do love sport ball.
Sport ball, yeah.
Sport ball.
Sport.
Sports.
I suppose I just go up to the front desk.
At the front desk, you can see this halfling currently, like, standing, like leaning over and reading, poring over a book. It's like going through it and sees you approach. Puts a bookmark in, closes it, pushes the book to the side, like, welcome to the House of Knowledge. What can I do for you?
Are we allowed to be admitted to peruse your collection? We're doing some research on some things.
Are you a member?
How long does it take to be... Actually, is Catherine a member? Catherine's from Neverwinter and also a scholar.
Roll a D100.
Like she would be.
I feel like it makes sense.
The higher it is, the more likely you are a member. The lower it is,
79.
congratulations, you're a member.
Hey.
Then Catherine's just like, one moment, and she just starts looking through all of her pockets. Some herbs fall out here and there, and she's like, it's here somewhere. And then she pulls out what is probably like a card or something, puts it down on the table, and says, I'm Catherine Ravencard. Slides it over.
You pull out this metallic card with your name and such etched into it, along with what looks to be just your name and like an identification number at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
You slide it over and you look at it and like, yes, this was about to expire. Do you want me to renew it for you while you're here?
I would very much appreciate that.
Great. And she just pulls out like a whole bunch and just there you go. Passes it back.
Thank you, I say, and I like shove it back into some pouch that I'll never find again.
All right, now, what are you looking for exactly? How can I help you?
Anything about mythical creatures? Anything pertaining to like a section about the mythical creatures, a section
Elementals.
about like elemental mythical creatures, if possible, to narrow it. And the Fall of Yithrin.
All right, so if you're looking for elemental monsters and critters like that, you want to go to the West Wing, see if you can find George. One of the librarians there, they should be able to help you with that. For the historical archaeological side, you want to go to the East Wing and look for Mary.
Okay.
They should be able to help you there.
Is it okay if they go without me? They are my guests.
She looks behind you at the like your little ragtag group.
I wave.
Of a goblin with like a wolf's tail and ears.
Hi.
A Lorelei with her like.
Hey, Lorelei, which is a creature.
And
Stop it.
and Wix with her lava hair and burnt up arms, and he's like, and as long as they don't, they're allowed to, as long as they don't like steal any books.
Oh, they're not going to steal anything. I swear on my love of knowledge.
Squints towards Wix. Try not to burn anything.
She won't.
Do you want to touch my hair? It doesn't hurt.
She doesn't light things on fire. You don't have to worry. It's more like
All right.
an ooze, if you will.
It's a fashion statement.
Thank you.
It doesn't leave residue or anything. You're fine.
As long as she doesn't burn down the library.
Yes.
You should touch my hair. It's oozy.
Can I?
You want to feel? Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Like leans over and like puts a hand on your hair, like, ooh, that's warm.
Yeah. See? It doesn't,
Kinda like
it's
a
not
sauna.
burning
Actually
though. It
feels
doesn't
very
hurt.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
More hair-like than I expected.
So yeah, don't
Yeah.
worry about that. It's just we're looking for two very different things, and it just seems smart to split the load.
Well, in that case, to make sure you're not kicked out of the library, keep your card on hand at all times. And for your friends who are going to split off, he like jumps back down, like digs through a drawer and pulls out a lanyard with like a metal tag on it that says guest pass. Just hands it over. Make sure one of you keeps this on at all times, and make sure you stay as a group. Do not split up.
Smart.
Because if you're found in the library without this, you're gonna get kicked out.
Hopefully, I will. Who would like to go where? Lorelei, would you like to? Would you like to come with me since I'm going to be looking up the thing about the violin?
Yeah. I can
Where's
try and
your
help.
where are your romance books?
If you're looking for romance, it's actually over at Tower 2, just behind us. You'll have to go up to level 3.
Shit's out. I'll go to whatever level you want.
But that means you would
Maya?
need another
If
guest.
you're splitting off from your group, then I'm gonna need to give you a guest pass as well.
That's okay. I'll take it, and then we can like walk around.
Okay. Well, we'll go look up the stuff about Yithrin and
And just another thing, there's no checking out of books, and all books must remain within their appropriate sections.
Can we take notes?
I point at Maya and I'm like, that means you. You cannot take these books with you.
So if you're going to go
And
to
no
the romance
biting the
section
books
and then
either.
I don't buy books. What do you think I am?
You eat everything.
I
if you're
eat
gonna go to the
edible
romance
things.
section, so if you're going to go to the romance section, you have to leave the romance books there.
Okay,
Take
Alright.
notes.
I'll try.
Yeah, can we take notes like with the paper and just like? Or
That's,
Do you have
that's
paper and pen?
That's perfectly allowed.
no.
Here, one moment.
as
One
long-
moment. I'll dig around and I'll get some of my quills out and like some spare ink, and I will give it over to them along with some parchment. I know I have plenty of that stuff. I have
You
a
do,
whole barrel of
absolutely.
ink actually. That's unenchanted. So
Just
There
like
are,
holding
there are
the
sections of the library where you can actually put down your books, scribe anything you need. Just little desk sections for self-study.
Cool.
So we have the appropriate place for that, and just to make sure again, do not soil the books. Do not burn them. Do not make sure you do not do anything to harm the books. Otherwise, you will be fined.
nod. Catherine's already walking towards the east wing to go talk to Mary.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And then I'll.
So why is there
take-
such a weird word for that?
What?
Don't soil the books. I've never had a librarian tell me that. It's just weird, right?
No, it is a word. It
Don't damage
It may like soiling the books comes like when I think don't soil the books, I think don't get Cheeto dust on your fucking fingers all over these goddamn fucking books, or you're going to get fined.
No, it is the right
valid.
word. Yeah.
I thought it was like just dropping water on it or something. But
Yeah.
Okay.
Wild.
Me and Maya, we're off to the West Wing to find George.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. And then we'll go to the romance section and we can spend the rest of the day there. I don't care.
Let's
Alright.
go.
We'll find you in the romance section later.
Sounds good.
Let's go.
I'll like do a salute as we walk away.
Doo-doo.
Okay,
So
bye.
you
Let's
split
go.
off. And I'm going to say for the sake of this, Flint and Ottoman are just perusing the Maker's Fair.
That's fair. That
yeah,
seems like
very
something
fair.
that they would do. Ottoman would use some of his income that he might have gotten to go and start rebuilding his stuff, and that makes me happy for him.
And so we'll have a roll off to see who we go with first.
Okay.
Would one person from
Initiative,
each
no.
side like to roll a d20?
Oh,
Sure.
A higher number is who will go with
You want to
first.
take the honor?
I'll do it.
I will.
It's not us. You don't have to worry. It's not us. Also, I have to say, I balance in my alchemical compendium on my head and act like nothing is even slightly abnormal.
But
Okay.
Somebody redeemed make cream say.
okay then.
It's an actual item in my fucking inventory. That's the worst part.
Yep. All right. So
Can't believe you
heading
made me
over
do the
towards the
equivalent of
west
a put
wing.
shoe on head.
You walk down the hallway and like this place is basically a labyrinth of books. But Wix, you have a great sense of direction,
I
given
do.
your time in the wild. But and eventually, you do make your way over towards the west wing, where everything. You can see like there's along with books. It looks to be like anatomical recreations and skeletons like hanging from the ceiling and along the floor. Like there's a posed moose that's like up on both its hind legs, rearing up with its head raised, like it's about to like smash it back down on something. And above you is this skeleton of what looks to be a large fish, which go ahead and make a nature check for me, both Liz and Maya. Oh, sorry, Wix and Maya.
It's okay. You can call me Liz.
Lizwix.
That's not bad for me.
That's not bad. And Maya,
Yeah.
Maya.
a nature check, please.
No, nature check. nature. I always get. There it is.
I'm just saying that you guys let the two chaotic people go off together.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was a choice.
But
It was a choice.
but it made sense
It's okay.
as well.
Snowball is with you.
It does.
She'll keep you in line.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, totally.
Snowball will keep us in check.
Right. Maya has no idea what this thing is. It looks like what would be a giant fish. But Liz, you know better. You on your way to Icewind Dale, or at some point during your journey, you're across the coast and you came across a half-eaten corpse, similar structure to this. You'll recognize that as the skeleton of a blue whale hanging from the ceiling.
Oh.
Bro, my
Yeah.
how fun
Well,
would
it's a
it
big
be?
shell.
No. Yeah, I know, but how fun would it be if we could get up there and stand on it?
That probably crash down and kill us.
No. If we were standing on top of it, I mean, come on. I'm just saying it would be really fun.
That's
Don't tell
probably a
me you
bad
want it.
idea.
It probably would be, but don't tell me that it wouldn't be fun. It's hypothetical. Come on.
I have. What's up with you?
I don't know.
I know you're a little hyper today.
A month
Uh,
without
yeah,
eating
it would
anything,
be
I think
fun.
immediately.
This feels a little out of character.
Nah,
She,
it doesn't. She
That feels- it
she
feels like
summoned what she thought was gonna be dolphins, but was manatees.
Oh yeah.
she's kind
I guess you have enough affinity for little sea creatures, chunky sea creatures.
Those are not little. That's a big thing.
Also, she
Be
turned
fun.
into a whale and slammed down onto a bunch of people.
You're right. Oh yeah. Is this that thing you turned into and crashed those guys?
No, that's a blue whale. That's the biggest whale in the entire sea.
Oh.
Maybe, I don't know. There might be something bigger. There's definitely bigger things out there, probably, because
The
there's
biggest
Live
whale.
inside that thing.
this is definitely the biggest whale. But what one I turned into was a killer whale or an orca, and obviously I did kill some people.
Out of context, this reminds me of the painting Two Earthlings by John Brosio, one of my favorite paintings of all time. Anyways,
Two earthlings, but hold on, what?
if you want to Google like what it looks like,
I
it has nothing to do with the context. I just love that painting.
Okay, I'm just gonna go look at it.
John Brosio's two wheel?
Two
Oh,
earth dwarfs.
okay, that's cool.
I
It is true.
see.
Neat.
One of the most beautiful paintings of all time.
It is really
He's
nice.
pretty good.
Reminds me of when Oz brought me to the museum. And we saw all the taxidermied things.
Yeah, it's Two Earthlings.
Yeah. Anyways, as you're staring up and having this conversation about how fun it would be to stand on top of this blue whale's bones,
Skeleton?
you hear a from behind you,
What is it? Just a hypothetical, and I look around.
and
We
you,
look around.
and you can see staring down at you this large, like around 7 to 7.5 feet tall, like blue-furred individual with a very pink nose, cow-like ears, just sort of staring down at you with like tiny little monocle, tiny little glasses like bridging on his on the bridge of his nose, looking down at you, just like, and how can I help you?
Oh, hello, my beautiful fella. Do you have to point us to the romance book?
What? No, we're not doing the romance books. That's after this. Okay, I'm looking for specifically like really powerful elementals, especially one that might be named Aradare.
Well, if you're looking for the elemental section, as he sort of like leans down to get down to your eye level, like, you'll want to head over to the, let's see, the 23rd row and that entire, like, row 23 through to 50 is the elemental section.
That's great. Good. Fantastic. Also, are you George?
Yes, I am George,
Cool.
with a J.
What?
You seem like
Jay.
quite the curious fella.
People ask it me constantly if it's with a G.
Oh,
and
like
it's
Jorge.
with a J.
Oh, I mean, I've never thought to ask, but it's good to know for like if we're writing
Oh.
something down. Yeah, I mean, I've
Then
never
I take
heard.
it you two aren't scholars. He
No,
stands back at his full length.
we're guests.
I can see
The-
that as he looks at
the-
your guest pass like hanging off your neck.
Our friend is over in the East Wing, and we had other things. You know, I wanted to go look at the elementals, and she wanted to look at the
So you are perusing the House of Knowledge unsupervised.
not unsupervised.
You're
We
here.
have each other.
Looks between you both and also Snowball. Like, and you brought a pet.
She's polite. She's behaved.
She's really good. Snowball, sit.
Snowball sits down. Like, I'm
See?
very good.
She's very good. She's
An awakened
talking.
pet.
Yeah.
Smart.
She
First
is
of all, she's
smart
not a pet.
cookie.
She's our best friend.
Like Sagwa.
She is very adorable.
Oh, do you want to pet her?
May I?
Oh my
Yes.
god, I forgot to put
Careful
it.
with little like prickly spikes.
Yeah, it's a little prickly.
I knew I forgot.
If you
to
brush
put
them
Snowball,
it.
he wants to pet you.
Just brush them like up to down.
He pulls out these leather gloves and just pulls them onto it. Pulls them up as they go like down past his wrist. He tugs them on and just starts petting Snowball. Like, I have not seen. Is this a snow stalker?
Yes.
Very rare to see
She's a baby.
outside of the dale.
Oh, yeah, we were up there.
Really?
Yeah.
And how did you find
Want to
this?
chat about it?
How we found
I
her?
have. I am very fascinated with any and all sorts of monstrous creatures.
Well, she's very good.
Oh, we
I've
can
never
chat
come
about like the
across
stuff
a-
we've seen there.
Yes, I've never come across a live specimen of a snow stalker, let alone
Oh.
one as young as this.
Oh, no,
Snowball, do
honey.
a little spin.
Snowball rolls over. onto-
Show off your funny tail.
Does a little
Don't
wiggle.
attack anything, though.
Don't inject anything with your venom.
Her tail. Well, she just wags her tail a little bit.
But no, actually, we got her from how do you describe Automan? A traveling merchant that we had good relationships with. And he just was like, "Hey, I can't take this kitten," and we were like, "We'll take it." And we just got a cat,
And a lot of stuff happened, and now she's awakened.
and now she's missing a leg. Don't worry about it. We're fixing
Yeah,
it.
I like
we're
thinking.
working on that.
We're working on that.
I like thinking. It hurts sometimes, but it's nice.
Who's
Just a
drinking?
little guy.
If you used to scratch like a Snowball's little underbelly, like, I know thinking is hard.
It is for me.
Do you want to
Really?
play with her and pet her while we go and look?
No, I need to
You
do
sure?
something more important. I need to
Look at those big
supervise
eyes. What about those big eyes?
And clearly, I need to supervise you all up close. As he just picks up Snowball and just like cradles Snowball in his arms.
Aww.
Snowball's like, oh, ooh, cozy.
Baby.
She probably looks like a kitten to him too if he's like 8 foot.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, you were looking for elementals.
Aradere. She
Well,
had
I
more of a
like
name
romance books,
too.
but I can tag along.
Named elementals.
Yes.
Yeah, her. What was her full name? I would remember. Wix would know this.
Fotia.
Ardere Fotia. No, her name's she's like a bird, blue, fire.
Hmm. I believe I did see something regarding named elementals this way. Follow me. As he
Okay.
walks off with Snowball in his arms.
Walking after him.
It leads you down to one of the sections where like it's like a 3-story high tall like bookcase, like lined with like tablets, scrolls, books, anything and everything. You name it, it is there. And
Neat.
eventually he stops and like, should be up there. As he points up, like, and puts down Snowball and just like pulls one of the ladders over and starts
Oh
climbing up
no. I can get that.
it.
If
Oh,
you
no,
don't want
it's
to
all
climb, you keep playing with Snowball. I mean, I can just like don't be alarmed. I'm just gonna cast through the tiara my flying spell and just go whoop whoop.
Which spell were you looking to do?
Fly.
It's the one that I fly. It's not fly. It's
Of-
where the wind hits me. Freedom of the winds.
That's probably not.
Not Freedom of the
wait,
Wind.
that's the one, yeah. So I take it you're in the element you're tuned into is air
Air.
for the day.
Always.
All right.
Give me
Oh.
like a
Alright.
couple months to process that.
Air until a while from now.
Maybe a couple of
I
months.
would
or something,
I would
I'll
like
do
to request that you do not do any spell casting while within the library.
it. Oh, too late.
What do you mean too late?
I already did it.
Undo it.
I can't undo it. Do you
Okay.
see anything
haven't,
wrong
you
with
haven't
this?
technically cast it yet.
Dang it.
Then if you have cast a spell, I'm going to have to ask you to leave the library.
I haven't actually done it. I'm just pulling your leg.
I'm not good with sarcasm or jokes. My apologies. As he continues to climb up the ladder.
Really wanted to do that. Oh well, it's fine.
Also, since it's wind, there's a chance that it would have like caused some turbulence and some pages might have gone flying everywhere.
And if it was bad enough, it would have sent the bookshelves careening down like dominoes.
Oh my god, like that one scene in The Mummy.
Yeah.
That would have been funny. Anyway, carry on.
He leans over and pulls out a book, like a few books and like a stone tablet, and starts coming back down with it all in his arms. These should have, at the very least, some of the named elementals that we've got record of. And let's see. He pulls out the stone tablet. Like, I do not read primordial, or
Oh, I do.
but I believe this is written in Terran.
That's fine. I can. You want me to help you, like, read it a little bit?
Oh no, it is all right. I've
Okay.
already. There are other scholars other than myself that can read these documents, and I have asked them. And I do have notes in my own personal supply.
All right.
Now,
I'm good. I can read them.
Very good. I was only saying it just in case you did not know how to read it. Let's
well,
see.
I'll
these
just let you
study
know
sections is
that-
just over this way.
I can read Common, Druidic, Dwarvish, Elvish, Halfling, Ignan, and Primordial. Yeah. So
You are well studied.
no. Just well traveled.
No, you should have just left it at no. And walked away.
You should have said it like in a sentence. No, no, no.
And he escorts you with the books in hand over towards a table where you, Maya, and Snowball will be able to sit all comfortably, and sets them all down in a large pile, with the stone tablet by itself off right in front of one of the chairs. It's like, please take a seat while I will need to oversee you. As he picks up Snowball again.
Is he like super distracted by Snowball?
Not at all.
Damn it.
Like he's distracted, but also not.
I don't think I can pull it off.
He has a scholar's attention.
Yep.
He
I
can
don't think I can
divide.
pull
He
this
can
off.
divide.
He's like squeezing
okay.
the Snowball's front paw to like have Snowball's claws pop out. I see. More cat-like than I expected. He's like sort of mumbling to himself while occasionally looking over towards you. So if you wanted to do something, you could, but there's a chance of you getting caught.
What are you trying to do?
And her claws were
I
like
just
little
wanted to
icicles.
show the funky friend the library. You don't
You
remember
wanted-
Fungi Friend? You
wanted
were
to- I
there.
remember your little fungi friend.
He's a fun guy.
He's in a box. I think you can just pull it out.
He's in a
I really
stone
hope he doesn't.
container.
I hope he doesn't spore.
No, if he's looking at me, like, occasionally, I'm not gonna do it. Anyway, carry on.
It would be crazy
I'm not
if he
that chaotic.
if he spored inside of the books.
All right.
Thank you for the
over the course
hydrate,
of the next
Millicent.
hour or two, where you're researching and going through books, he's going back and forth, getting some new books for you as well while you're researching. So you do have time to let your fungal friend.
That's your
take a look
funky
around.
your funky funky.
I'll-
It's
I'll-
our
I'll-
boy.
So tempted to.
Out of
Should
context
I?
or anything out of game something that's probably like important to Cream. They just announced either an ALP or a skin for March 7 on starting
This isn't important to me. I hate March 7th.
the game. Really? Okay. No, I'm just gonna kill myself then.
You know, she's voiced by the person that plays the like over the top weeb character in.
Oh, I play the game in Japanese, so I don't have issues ever.
and the English voice actress is the over the top weeb character in Honey Pop. The one with the fishy vagina.
I don't know anything about Honey Pop. I'm sorry.
It's awful. She's awful. Carry on.
No, I think
carry
Wix
on,
is
yeah.
what. I think Wix is wise enough to be like, I don't know when he's gonna come back, so I'm just gonna be like, nah.
All right. Well, while you're
I
researching,
really want to show that funky friend
go
stuff
ahead
though.
and make you and Maya can both make your choice of history, arcana, or nature, or religion. Your choices as to what you get.
The only
The
thing
roll
I hate.
determines the
nature.
information you receive.
They can't hear me.
Why are you doing nature?
The
'Cause
only
I'm
thing I
proficient
hate
in-
more
but never mind. 'cause
than
I don't
March
have any-
7th
Proficient in religion.
I'm proficient in nature as well.
is Aventurine.
It was
Fuck that
arcana, history.
Arcana, history, nature, or religion.
Damn. Guess what? I have you guys +1 in every single one of these.
I'm a little
Nice.
goblin. I live in a
Um,
forest.
Buttergrass.
I feel like nature would also be good.
What?
Maybe
I will say
history. It doesn't matter.
What you roll determines the information you get.
I think I'm more interested in her history, so I'll give it a try. Fuck.
It's a lot of big words, Wix. Like, you're well traveled. You know a lot of words, but some of these words you don't understand at all. Like, you know most of these places that are listed, like going through the historical documents.
Maya,
Yes?
what is ozone?
Ozone? Do I know
Yeah.
what ozone is?
With a 9, and no.
It sounds like someone's name. I'm sure I've met an ozone before.
Is George back?
Yeah, George is here. He's been playing with
He's
Snowball.
been here
a
the whole
little
time.
Hey, George.
bit.
What is ozone? Is that a name?
It is not a name. It is a phenomenon in the upper stratosphere. It prevents the radiation from the sun from reaching the Earth and completely baking and destroying us.
Oh.
So would you say like air elementals are probably a part of that?
Have you ever been close to a lightning strike?
Oh yeah, I have been the lightning strike.
Okay, you've been struck by lightning.
No, I have been the lightning strike.
Oh, curious.
We're adventurers. We see a lot of weird stuff.
Well,
And
I kind of expected that when you turned up with a snowstalker. But you know that smell after a lightning strike.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's what ozone smells like.
Oh.
It's quite literally the air burning.
So it is
Oh.
air.
Yes. Elementals,
Oh.
there is such things as... That's typically what air elementals tend to smell like as well,
That's cool.
from my own
Interesting.
personal experience.
That's really cool. I didn't know
I'm
that.
learning
I learned
stuff.
something new. Yeah, me too.
Can we get can I
Alright.
get 2 points in intelligence on our
We learned about the
But
ozone, baby.
if you want to roll again, I will give you a circumstance bonus because George is now helping you because he's intrigued at what you're looking for.
Sure, what's,
Okay. I'm gonna
let me
try
do religion this
history
time.
again. 7, 8.
Wow.
An 8 for Wix with a +2 bonus brings it to 10.
Oh, I didn't roll actually. Shit.
And Maya,
me.
with a +2 bonus, gets to 11 on religion.
You guys.
What? This is truly a moment of what would you do without Cathra?
We're
You are
just like
Nothing.
our
you are
brain
not
cells
used at
just
all
like
for searching through multiple books for the specific piece of information that you want. So you're just looking
Listen.
through everything, and you're picking up like little random fun facts.
I have +5 to saving throws and intelligence. Not much else.
All right. We'll go with Wix's first because they were rolled first with a 10. Historically, just reading through like history books of like through the ages, where sometimes people have discovered portals to the elemental planes and just sealed them up. Historically, elementals have been used as a form of familiar way back when, during the times of Yithrin. Like some people would use elementals in place of Fey, celestials, or fiends, where they would like summon essentially little schwingers, like your good
Aw.
friend,
what'd you call me?
and would have them as familiars from time to time. It was much more commonplace than it is now.
Isn't
That's your
that...
little historical fun fact.
So, question though, because you
Yes.
told me that my clan had used them as familiars,
That's correct.
like at the very beginning. So that just kind of...
Yeah, your clan is what is more tied with the element with the elements and
Yeah.
elementals as their more primordial aspects, whereas wizards and other sorcerers and such that would use familiars these days tend to favor Fey, celestials, and fiends. They're much easier to control than elementals.
Maya,
Yes.
I think my people are the descendants of Netherese.
Huh.
And yeah, those people, you know? Because we literally have elementals
Yes.
as familiars.
Huh.
And they did too.
But what does that mean? What does that mean in the long run?
I don't know, but it's just sound logic.
I guess.
We're just...
George just pipes in like, actually, most people's lineage can tie back to Yithrin and like other cities like that.
Oh, okay.
No.
That's not as cool.
Though you said you're from a tribe.
I think you're cool.
Yeah.
Then you most likely have a much closer connection to the primordial elements than most others. Which is why your tribe is more likely to use elementals instead of like the typical familiars.
Oh, that's not fun.
It is quite fun. It's very, very difficult to control elementals. So I think you should give your tribe more credit.
Okay.
Can't believe you're being
pouts a little
scolded.
bit.
As for
Okay,
Maya,
my
with your
turn.
religion check of 11,
Yes.
elementals have been powerful elementals that have accidentally crossed over from the elemental planes to the material plane have been revered as gods before. A notable example would have been an earth elemental who was as big as a mountain, just transitioned over to the material plane one day, and multiple cities and such revered this essential mountain elemental to be a god. Before eventually it did eventually find its way back to the elemental plane of Earth, and it's specifically noted that it lived in the material plane for about 500 or so years. And it's noted as the case of the disappearing mountain.
Wow, this is apparently in some places some elementals were even thought to be gods.
What? Really?
There's like I just found something about a mountain that appeared out of nowhere one day, and apparently it was an elemental, and people thought, "Well, this is a god."
Bro, we should find it.
Well, it went back to the elemental plane. It says right here.
Well, maybe we could go and look for the big divot in the ground.
Sure. You know what? Sure.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Well, I'll get a shovel.
All right.
Okay.
I'll give you
Yes,
one final
Lily?
check. This will be about 6 to 8 hours worth of research. You get one more
Okay.
check with a +2 bonus.
I also just have a
Fine.
question. What is the Terran manuscript about?
The Terran Stone script.
Yeah.
That's actually the script where that little tidbit came from.
Oh, you can read Primordial?
No, maybe.
Oh no,
no?
like there's been like a little edit. There's been like
Oh,
a
there's
it,
translations.
it's been noted in one of the books. That's where it came from. From
Gotcha.
a like stone script. The one that you read from there, actually tells of a tale similar to that, but it actually happened to a volcano out in the middle of the ocean.
Mm.
Volcano.
12 plus what?
Alright.
2?
That's a 15.
3? Oh, he's really helping us.
Let me try. What the
Maya
fuck
gets
is
one
up with my
better.
roll?
12 for religion.
This is
It's a
like we're
15.
Excel. What the fuck's happening?
Y'all are appreciating my very high int score right now.
Of course.
If Casper can do it, why can't I? You just Poindexter, read book. Blah,
Help
blah.
us, George!
Poindexter, look, read book.
It's about understanding the prose.
Yes,
First
pearls,
of all,
numbers, words.
I
Yes.
can't read half of these words because they're in a different intelligence score.
All right. With a 15, there are accounts. You have like you're just like trying to research it down to just simple like to just fire elementals, named fire elementals. You research down. You don't get Arderiphotia, but you do find out that there have been noted times of other named elementals, such as the Phoenix, that have been summoned and or crossed over and caused proverbial chaos, mostly in high climate regions like deserts and such. Whereas, but eventually you do, after reading through it, eventually like getting towards the end of it, and you do read for a portion of this, whereas a description is given of a process of imbuing an elemental into a body. Not too dissimilar to what you can assume to be the process that you went through, that your mother put you through.
Does that bring back any memories?
You can feel the fire sort of growing in your chest, like sort of burning a little bit before it fades a bit, and you can like close and shake your eyes, and you remember. All you remember is the sensation of the fire, like
Oh,
your
my man,
entire
being
body,
a-
like
being
lit
a
on fire
goofball.
before it just fades and you pass out. That's the only sort of sensation that you can feel that you remember from that.
I just jot down the process on the piece of paper that Catherine gave me. Handwriting shit, but I can read it.
Maya,
Yes.
on the other hand, with a 12 in religion, following the same sort of trail you were led before, you eventually do come across another elemental that was like labeled as a god, a river god by the name of let me grab it from my notes. Arctus Flumen. Let me put that in.
What is their deal?
They are revered as they were once revered as a sort of like a river god that prevented and like saved tribes up over towards the western side of the continent. And from what you can tell from this, it is still there today, and is still revered as like a local protective deity. And most scholars tend to chalk it up as a rather large water weird.
Oh, look at that.
See-
There's one that. Oh, what?
Yeah, a rather large water weird that is in some sort of pact with the neighboring villages to protect them from raiders and other such hostile forces.
Oh yeah, look at here. There's one elemental that's still in the physical plane.
What? And like the ink just like spurts a little bit like across the page. Shit.
Yeah, look at this guy.
Where?
He
Where?
where was it again?
Up towards the west. Let me bring up the.
In the west.
I can bring up the big map if I can find it. It's been too long. Where is the map?
You lost it.
I'm the
Map of
map.
Faerun.
I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map.
Okay.
I'm the map.
Here's the mail, it never fails.
It
Way
makes me wanna wag my
Way
tail.
over here, like around this area here.
The Wiggly River right there.
Yep.
I don't think Wix might not have been to there.
I don't even think
Maybe.
Cathra's really been to that side of the map. She's only really been up and down the Sword Coast.
Oh, Wix has been everywhere, but I don't know if she's been there.
And like it generally seems to go off the entire river from the ride up to the this little lake and over towards this swamp in this general area of Thar as well. But it tends to stick to the villages around that area and protect them from raiders and such.
There's
According to
I
the
will
document.
jot that down, and obviously not a priority right now. We gotta go and defeat the big bad blackness.
Where's Candle?
Don't call it that,
What? It's dark.
guys.
Shadow Lady.
What? Why are you blushing?
What do you mean blushing?
You're blustering. You're like, I guess.
Call it that Laurel.
What?
Laurel Whirl? What are you talking about?
I got low sugar at the moment.
Oh,
give
you're
Niall some
having
food.
a low blood sugar moment.
What?
A low blood sugar moment.
Yeah.
Alright, so the furthest point that Cathra's been to is Candlekeep, I think.
Yeah.
She traveled to
For-
Candlekeep, and that like specifically for her studies. So that means she had to go all the way down past Baldur's Gate on normal-ass horse.
Which would have taken her months.
Yeah.
Like people have your group has mostly been sticking to the Sword Coast, except for Wix, who has been going from like a high forest in the Star Mounts
I would
to
say...
the Plain of Standing Stones down to here, around this area. That's typically like the general areas of which her tribe would travel.
Yeah.
And then
Around this
I
area.
like,
Yeah. I think it would have taken
and then
her
I broke
longer.
off.
Yeah, you went and looked for your mom, right?
Yeah.
Then you
I just went
you
everywhere.
broke off, and then you probably traveled the roads up till you reached Icewind Dale.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she was around. She was walking around for years before that, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you were following in her trail, and she mostly stuck to the roads.
Also, it probably took
I
her
remember
longer.
writing my backstory.
It probably took her longer than months to get down there because she would have been selling along the way. And, well, this is for Cathra. It would have taken her longer than months because she would have been stopping, especially in Baldur's Gate. But yeah, then she would have stayed there for a while, and then it would take her God knows how long all the way to get back all the way up there.
All right. Well, I think
God.
that's all that we're gonna be able to get.
You
Big
guys are
map.
so old.
What do you mean? She's 25.
Yeah, that's like elder
25 is nothing for a half-elf.
for a goblin.
I'm sorry that you are rusted up.
No.
And after about 8 hours,
I woke
of
up the other
researching-
day and I saw white hair.
After about 8 hours of researching, we're going to go and switch over, and go back in time and go over towards Lorelei and Cathra. What are you two looking up for?
I will walk in till we see someone at
I
a
want to see you have bad rolls.
presumed desk. I assume it will be Mary. I will walk up and say, "Hello, are you Mary?"
Yes, you do. And you walk up to a little desk, as you can see you can see this half elf, like half wood elf person, just currently like folding origami.
Anything interesting?
Yes, I'm Mary. How can I help you?
Hello. We're looking for some particular information. Anything to do with Ythril or the fall of Ythril, the attractions that might have been in Ythril, and the off chance there might be something about a specific instrument that was used by God. What was her name? I don't remember. Please cut me some slack. I did not record it.
I thought you were like the super scholar that everyone that was so smart and
No,
knew everything.
that was out of character to Oz. What was her name?
It was good.
The name of the musician.
Yeah, the name of the musician out of character.
I do not recall.
I don't feel
Let me
bad
check my
then.
notes.
I thought you were the DM that knew everything.
Somebody's salty because he had bad rolls.
Yeah, he is.
I can't wait to roll a 2 and still have a ridiculous bonus.
You could honestly, if you don't remember, I don't remember. You could just say it. One of the more famous musicians.
Yeah,
from,
well, one of
Netherlands.
one of the more famous Netherese musicians. She used a very unique violin.
Wait, shouldn't I remember? Because we've gone over this.
Yes, but Oz doesn't remember. So.
But does Ava remember?
Yeah, out of character, we don't remember. But if you have notes and you remember out of character, go for it.
Out of character, I have no
Yeah.
fucking idea. I
This is
remember
a-
told
this
it.
Yeah, this is all out of character. Nobody
It's
here
been like
remembers.
5 months since we last talked about it.
Yeah, so
Yes, in character, my character does remember it. No,
Yeah.
out of character, I'm a chicken nugget.
I'm just
Aw,
gonna
you're
call
the best chicken
her
nugget, though.
Aw.
Princess Celestia.
But now,
Oh my
let's just call them. Yeah.
Wait.
All right. So you're looking for Ythrin. Is that a city?
Yes, particularly another city was floating thousands of years ago.
There's a lot of cities like that. Let's see, the Netherese section. And she pulls out a small, she turns around and looks like a small, looks like a map that's been pasted behind her.
Mhm.
Puts a finger on it, there we are. Up towards the back should be the last 3 rows.
All right. Thank you very much.
On your left.
Any more specifics about all those other things that I mentioned, or?
I'm not really a Netherese expert.
I see. That's okay. Thank you for your time.
I'm
I
more of
nod.
an expert on Schult and things like that.
I thought she was gonna say origami for a second, but
I do like origami.
well, we'll have to talk sometime about Chult. I understand that it
I thought
has
you wanted to talk about origami.
it has some interesting beasts.
It definitely does. You don't see many of them outside of Schult these days, actually.
I nod, and I just am already walking towards the space where we need to go.
You could tell that she was about to go into a fucking immediate rant on the beasts.
If you'd
and,
like to-
historical significance of Schult.
I just say, if you'd like to talk more about it, you can come and help us with our studies.
I've got some important business to deal with over here. She pulls out another sheet of paper.
Okay.
You're a member, yes?
Yes, I am.
You know the rules?
Yes, no smudging, no use of spells inside of the library, no soiling of the books, no taking the books out of their designated spots.
Very good. And she starts folding up then I bid you good luck in hoping what you find.
Thank you very much. And I just walk along with Lorelei, and I just say, this is going to be a 2-person job. You might end up having to use comprehend language at some point.
Why did we have a babysitter? Meh.
You were being bad.
You're bad.
You're bad.
I mean, should I just go ahead and use comprehend language because it lasts for like an hour?
You can use it when you come across something you can't read. Best to save the time.
Does that count as using a spell in the library?
They won't know. It's fine.
If you hide it well enough, it's fine.
And they won't.
Okay.
We don't have anybody supervising us. If just say the spell quietly enough, and
What the eyes can't see, the
it'll be
heart
okay.
can't feel.
Oh my
As-
god,
I've-
okay. This
I've-
is fine.
I had to do it before I had Eyes of the Runekeeper. It's fine. They'll never know.
You'll just have to use a spell slot to cast it rather than ritually
They'll
cast it.
never know.
Because if you try to cast it ritually, it takes 10 minutes, and someone could see you.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever tried ritually cast. Well, maybe I have. I
think
would just
once.
spell slot it though.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
I'll wait while we
Yeah.
peruse the shelves.
Until we find. Okay, so let's just. We can split up between the two areas, or just like do it together. I don't care. And we will look for books specifically about Yithrin, or about magical,
lady.
like musicians, the musicians of the Netherese Empire. We would never get that lucky. But yeah, so we're looking for those things, or like something
Okay, great.
specifically pertaining to the instrument.
Then I need both of you to roll your choice of Arcana, History, Nature, or Religion.
Let's see. Arcana, History, Nature, or Religion. I have +5 in all of those!
Wow.
Only +5.
Aren't you so fucking smart?
Wait, one of them is history? History, +9. Bam.
History would be probably what you're looking for, and you definitely find it within like the first hour of searching.
Do I even need to bother rolling?
It depends. If you're looking for two different things, like if Kathra's looking for like the history of Yithrin, and you're looking for specifically the like.
I'm looking for any mentions of Yithrin.
Yeah, she's
I'm
looking for
looking
the
for the
mentions of
violin.
Yithrin, and you're looking for the violin and like musicians of Netherese Empire.
Yeah.
So yes, you would have to roll.
Okay.
Hopefully there's going to be, like, crossover with Yithrin anyway, because she performed there, but we'll hope.
Question, because I remember before we'd mentioned that I get like some type of proficiencies I have to pick every day.
That's
Is
true.
that-
Yes.
I
You
don't
get
know what I picked for today.
I have
You
plus...
actually haven't picked anything. You get 2 proficiencies of your choice. At the start of every day when you wake up, because you are an Eladrin, you get 2 proficiencies of your choice in whatever skill you want, and you can change those 2 proficiencies whenever you like, as long at the start of a day.
Well, I
Okay.
feel like you would have known that we were going to the library because we talked
Yeah.
about it.
I probably would have
Yeah.
picked religion and history because I've been doing a lot of religious searching with myself,
All right, let me give you
and then
proficiency
history
in
because
history.
we're going
then.
to library.
All right, history, religion, and history.
Those make the most
You
sense.
know,
There you go.
me and Maya had a lot of fun, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, it was +9, not +5. It was only +5 for religion.
Well, that was so close to a
Plus
20.
6.
That was so close to
tried.
20. Hey, that's
I
not
still got
bad.
+6 on it though.
Yeah, you did.
That's not bad. You had a +6 to it.
You did good.
You're like just above half as good as Kathra.
Yeah.
We'll go with yours first, since it's one of the easiest ones to do, Lorelei. You search for the books. You do find like there is like a section where it's like old pamphlets written in Netherese that have been like stored away for archival purposes. And there's not many people that can actually read Netherese these days. So they've just been stored away. And I assume you're casting comprehend languages to read them.
Yeah, I will do.
Me.
I'll sneakily do a comprehend language.
Okay. For the sake of continuing on with the session, I'd say you don't get caught.
It'd be funny.
Thank you.
It would be funny, but for
Yeah.
the sake of continuing the session,
Yeah.
I'm not bogging
Sneaky
you down.
enough.
Yeah, you are
You are very
sneaky.
sneaky. You are a sneaky little bitch.
Why is it not allowed to cast like comprehend languages in the library? I feel like that's like the
I
one
just-
spell that they would be like cool with it.
I feel like what it is in this case would be no spells are allowed blanket. That way nobody just comes in there and casts spells. But it's probably like an unwritten rule that you can technically cast comprehend language as long as you're not interrupting
Like, yeah,
anybody's
right?
reading experience.
it's like a sort of like an unwritten rule. But yes, you go ahead and like
Better safe than
read through these
sorry.
pamphlets. Read through these pamphlets. One of them is a few of them do denote like different like instruments and musicians. A whole ask musical based on the tale of Sarangarel, the first werewolf.
Mm-hmm.
And reading through these pamphlets, you don't find anything in relation to the violin that you're looking for. There are a few denoting the amphitheater in Yithrin and performances there, but none of them are the artists you're looking for.
Does it give me an idea of where it was, though?
I'd say a decent enough idea, but you need to seek out more information as to
Okay.
where the amphitheater theater was.
Okay.
It's okay, we can meet together with our shared information once on one of those desks.
I didn't get a lot of information.
It's okay.
You
You did your best.
Oh, you're roboting like so hard.
You're a robot.
As for my 28, what happened?
Yes. As for your 28, you beat a hard DC of 25. You like over the course of the hour that you're like studying through, you pick out everything that you need.
Mhm.
There's not a single miss. Like researching through this, Yithrin itself was known as a one of the less major cities, but it's like a moderate city that was like forwarding development onto storing and capturing magic in crystals, which you've already know about.
Mhm.
They were far and well above like a research. They were far above a research city more than anything.
Mhm.
But of course, you can't have a city of just scientists researching something. You need to have something for them to like vent and like relieve themselves and such.
Prostitution.
As such, things like things.
Oh my
no,
God.
no, honey, no.
Are you sure?
You do find that it is like a single brothel, but nobody visited it.
They're all just a bunch of repressed nerds.
I
There
don't
was
believe that nobody visited.
Yeah, no, most likely
nobody on
somebody
record
did.
visited.
That just means that they didn't keep records. Anyway. What did we find? You're the one that did this. Come on. What else do I find?
You find out that one of the more important, like one of the more like good pastimes, inside Yithrin, and over the course of like it was first developed in Yithrin and spread throughout the rest of the Netherese Empire. Let me look at my notes for this. Was a sport called chain lightning.
Chain
Like
lightning.
the spell?
No, a sport.
Yeah, I know, but like the spell?
We'll see. Tell me about chain
It's-
lightning.
I will. No.
Grease lightning, go grease lightning.
Okay. My notes are a fucking mess.
Well, that's on you, buddy.
It is on me, yeah. Here we are. Chain lightning. An event which is pitted against teams of, let's see.
He wrote about a whole sport.
I did. Chain lightning is an event that's played like 4v4, where teams
Oh my
have,
God, it's
have to
Overwatch.
essentially, yeah, no, Overwatch is 5v5 now. It's a teams of 4 versus 4 players, where you have to get a metal ball from one side of the field to the other, and if you throw the ball, it turns into lightning before needing to be caught. If it is not caught, it bounces around the actual arena before, and if it hits anywhere but the like special gloves for the game, you get shocked. And if you get shocked, you get teleported out of the game. It's like lightning dodgeball.
Oh my god,
It's the best
it's
way to
Oh my
describe it.
God, that's
It's Rocket League.
terrifying.
I put this in my notes as 4v4 sports ball, but with lightning dodgeball.
And it,
Hey.
and reading
Okay.
over it more, like this, a chain lightning was a smash hit throughout almost the entirety of Netherin, especially in Yithrin, where a giant like chain lightning stadium, where like was placed, and most of like the regional sort of like players would regional games like the championship would be played there.
Bet we could find the ball.
Where with a notable approximately like 5 to 6 foot tall giant gold trophy would be given to the winner.
Bet we could find the giant 6-foot-tall gold trophy.
Probably could.
Anything else? I'm sorry I rolled so high, so I got all this information.
It's all right. You would learn more about the people who would actually run the actual as part of Yithrin. There is multiple towers devoted to separate, like, each school of magic, and each of them is run by one of the, like, essentially the heads of the actual city, the government.
Yeah, like, for example, what's his face? Oles Thrin would have been the transmutation school.
That's correct. There's one dedicated to conjuration, transmutation, abjuration, evocation, necromancy. At all schools of magic, there is a tower for each, and in the center of the city itself stands the spire of Iriolethas. And Iriolethas, you would recognize the name, as it also is described here, is the lich that ran the city itself.
Did I know he was a lich?
You didn't know until now.
Wait, maybe I did know this. Because I remember trying to see if it was the same lich that caused the Chardolin.
Separate lich.
Yeah. We came to that conclusion when I was doing the research, but yeah. Different
There's
lich.
a lot of liches.
Liches, I mean,
Yeah, there is.
wizards love becoming liches so they can keep studying like little nerds.
Liches before liches.
I mean, Catherine almost became a lich.
I think it takes a lot more effort than to become a lich. No?
She would have left the campaign and gone on a journey to become a lich.
No.
That's concerning.
It's
That's how much you
okay.
hate her.
And it's okay, we got the good ending where
Why
Armin
are
came
you
back.
chewing on my dice?
You're also reading that the Yithrin is the birthplace of the reason why the Netherese Empire was able to have these floating cities. The birthplace of the Mithala, a large floating or a large orb which caused the ground in a certain radius around its orb to lift up into the air.
Spell,
Which
please.
a group of, it's not a spell.
No, spell the name.
Oh, spell that? Sorry, let me put it in the... There we go, it's in the chat.
Alright. Thank you.
And the largest of which held up the capital city of the Netherese Empire. But the first and the prototypes and all developments happened from Yithrin.
Okay.
Why? What are you doing?
Did I find anything about the amphitheater or the musical acts or like
You find
a map?
that you find records along with a clipping of a map, showing a portion of the city where there is the amphitheater.
Okay. And do I notice any sort of monuments correlating to where the city floated?
It last record of it, along with the research notes of another researcher that has since
Sorry.
left a book here on detailing the entirety of like Yithrin and itself, like from what their notes. It was last noted to be floating around Icewind Dale before records of it just seem to have been expunged. Like it simply just disappeared.
That'll be when it fell.
But it's noted that Yithrin disappeared approximately 5 to 10 years before the fall of the Netherese Empire.
So Yithrin disappeared before the Netherese Empire fell?
Looks like it from what these notes say.
That would explain why it's been in multiple realms, do you think? I'm going to pull Lorelei over with this particular piece of information.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, it makes sense that it disappeared before the fall of the entire Netherese Empire, because we found chunks of it inside of the Feywild, but that it poses the question of how it got there in the first place. I'm thinking that something must have happened. Maybe that giant explosion, it might have blasted pieces of it into different realms, which makes this trickier because it means that the amphitheater might not be on this plane.
Is there a way to tell where it could have gone?
There are some spells.
Why do you like my pen?
We can figure this out. I believe that we can.
Is it worth it to go through so much trouble just to find this one instrument?
You are very concerned about your ability to be powerful in the face of great evils, and if this makes you feel more safe, then yes, it's worth it. You are a friend and you're worth it.
Give her a kiss on the forehead.
God!
I'm not gonna kiss her. Catherine hates touching people.
I just kind of sullenly pout a little bit, like, yeah. Because you're not wrong.
We need to be powerful to fight her, and we need to do whatever we can in the process. And these ruins have almost always led to something great. Whether it be an ally from another time or useful trinkets, whatever. Literally thousands upon thousands of gold.
So what do we do from here then? Because
well, there's a spell that
be on any plane.
There's a spell that I could learn, and they were selling it at the shop.
Which one?
Legend lore. It might help us find exactly what we're looking for.
Do I know anything about that?
Legend lore the spell?
You might have seen it at the shop. The thing is,
in character, then Maya knows how
yeah,
to use it.
out of character.
Bards can learn legend lore.
I can?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
What level spell is it?
It's 5th level.
I am at 5th level.
You have to learn it level up then.
No, I have 5th level spells. I don't remember legend lore, to be honest.
It's because it's a very Cathra spell. Let's put it that way.
It's a very niche.
Okay.
It is not boom boom, we're gonna go attack things. It is very logical. It tells you things about historical things. If anybody was going to learn it, it would be Cathra. But in character, Cathra does not know anything about clerics, really. So she doesn't know that Maya has ability to know it.
Maya sneezes in the other room.
Oh, excuse you.
Couldn't she bring
But
it up?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just going to say, I saw it in the shop, so we probably have enough to get it. I can buy it and learn it with the ink that I bought.
And what if that doesn't work? Do we have a plan B?
Plan B is to talk to what? Because he seemed to know something.
What's kind of hard to talk to if you haven't realized?
Yes, he is hard to talk to, but it's worth it. Now,
Well, I guess. Is there anything else we need from here?
I mean, I basically got all the information that I could possibly dream of. It was actually quite insightful. I had no idea that Yithrin was the birthplace of the entire reason the Netherese Empire was able to float in the first place. And now Cathra goes off on a tangent.
I just kind of like stare off into like the thousand upstairs, you start talking.
The whole thing, like,
I-
they made chain lightning, which was like a
There was
dodgeball
a musical
situation.
About,
Yeah,
there was a musical about the wolf that's inside Maya.
Really? That's very interesting. I bet you would love to know about that. Do you want me to look over it and see what it was about? Like,
Can I
details?
just ask? Can I just ask
hand
Sarangirl,
over
like, personally?
the pamphlet.
I mean,
You can try,
Sarangirl
but she's not
might...
responding.
Sarangirl also might not know about this musical that was written after she died.
Oh, yeah, that's fair enough.
Okay.
Here, here's the pamphlet about it.
I will absorb the information on the pamphlet, so I can tell it to Maya later.
Information mitosis.
Other than that, I guess we can go and meet the others inside of the romance section, which they will not be there yet for another, like, 6 hours, so
Nope.
we're just gonna be in the romance section for 6 hours.
Wait, why are we gonna be there for 6 hours?
Because they took forever to find their information, and we took an hour.
Oh, that's unfortunate for us.
So we don't know that, so we're just gonna be...
You like waiting, smartass.
As a note,
Is
because of the information you found as well, by the way, Cathra,
Mhm.
as part of the little map that you found, the little map clipping,
Yeah.
you would know that the amphitheater is shaped. It's a sort of boot-shaped structure that looks like it's got like tubes reaching out of it. Kind of looks like a metal heart.
Oh. You're gonna have to draw that for me later so I know what it looks like.
Looks like a heart
I've only
that's
got a
made out of metal.
description.
Oh, okay. I can't imagine it too well. That's okay. We're gonna head to the romance section. Would have been
Alright,
really
you head up there.
convenient to have the sending stones this time.
You can send Cassius.
It's a library. You can't use your phone.
I'm pretty sure that they're gonna get upset with us. If I
As long as you
send...
don't cast spells.
Alright, I'll send... well, for now, we'll just go to the romance section because we don't know. We'll know in like an hour when we're all reading romance novels and they're still not there.
Meanwhile, in the other side, this is when you are just discovering, like, oh, that's neat. Just like little fun facts through little books, just getting quickly distracted. Swimming back to the romance section, you head up there and nobody's there really at the moment, except for this turtle, this turtle like person with like a sash around them, like currently putting books on shelves slowly.
A cute little turtle working here, stocking shelves. Adorable.
Even at this age, he still needs to work minimum wage.
He's a scholar.
Capitalism sucks.
Okay.
And as soon as you enter and like look at the room, like turns his head towards like, I'm here for a little romance, are you? How can I help?
We're just waiting to have some friends are going
To
to
find your one and only? Me too.
I actually I'm actually in a relationship, but
Oh, congratulations. I hope it all works out for you.
I certainly
Walks over
hope
and just
so.
pats your hand.
I certainly hope so too. We're just here waiting for some friends. We're just gonna browse. Is that okay?
Oh, that's perfectly fine. Pull up a beanbag chair.
Okay.
Hi, Daisy. You're so cute.
I could pull up a beanbag chair. They're over there in the corner. As he points towards like a corner where there's like a bunch of beanbag chairs all stacked on top of one another.
Do you want help with that?
Oh no, I've got it. There's just shambles over and pulls out like 2 beanbag chairs.
Okay.
Would you like recommendations?
Sure.
Fantastic. Take a seat. I'll bring 2 of my favorites.
I've never read any romance novels. I'm just gonna sit down.
Is this gonna be like the arc where you get like really into them?
I don't know. She might see them as derivative and pointless.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny.
Until you find like the one book about like the drowned elf lady and the big hunky guy.
Nah, Cathra would need something significantly more sullen and sad.
Elf. Oh, okay.
No, she needs to find her Wuthering Heights. That's what it needs to be. The one that ends with everybody miserable.
Why would you want that?
That's just the
Especially after
kind.
a few minutes after you settle down into like these beanbag chairs, they're very comfy. You'll feel like you'll have difficulty getting out of them,
Mm.
but that's just how beanbag chairs are. And after a few
Yes,
minutes, it
Catherine
does
needs her
come back
gothic
around, like,
romance.
a book under each, a book in his arms for both of you. Like, here we are. This one is for you. Passes over a book to you, Catherine. It doesn't really have any much decoration on the cover itself.
Mm-hmm.
It looks dark, and the title of the book itself is The Weeping Willow.
Oh, this seems like a contender for something Catherine would like. Oh, thank you. I shake his little turtle hand.
He shakes back like, it's quite good. The twist at the end is very good.
Is there like a hair attendant that's like quite the opposite of this guy? Progressively worse at his job.
Tortoise. of
Oh,
hair.
absolutely, but it's not here at the moment.
He's not hair at
He's
the
taking a
moment.
nap.
Aha.
A
For Lorelei,
little literary
Yes.
joke for you, literal.
For
fellow.
me,
for
Yeah.
Lorelei, he pulls out a book and hands it over to you. It's vibrant, bright, and everything, and the title of it is The Flames of Passion.
Rayo. Thank
Give a
you.
little-
This looks
give a little-
interesting.
It is. I'll give a little description for both of yours. For a little synopsis, if
Uh-huh.
yours, The Weeping Willow, is just a collection of short romance stories that revolve around this willow somewhere in the world, along with the hotel that is next to it. As for yours, it turns towards you, Lorelei. Burning Passion is about the burning love of a Ifriti and a mortal, and how their juxtaposition between each other really sort of only pushes them further and further towards each other. It's a good read.
Dang, she gonna fucking Ifrit. Anyway.
Oh my god.
It does get quite
So you
steep.
read a lot of these, don't you?
Oh, I've read every book in this
Can't-
section.
What's your favorite?
Tusk Love is a good contender.
Oh my
think-
god.
Yeah.
But I think my favorite...
Oh,
someone
We
else-
died.
Oh, I think it was Liz.
It was. Big B ate the internet. Carry on.
Oh no! Did Big B eat the internet?
Oh,
Liz?
Liz?
What? Hi.
Did Big B eat the internet?
No.
It was
I
our...
was going to my bedroom and my boyfriend was like, "Hey, I'm down at the bar. My friends are coming over." I was like,
Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah,
"Time to move."
you had it's 5 o'clock, time for your dick stomping honey moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
But no, Tusk Love is a good contender. More recent release, but I prefer the classics.
I can understand that preference. It's funny, I've actually never read a romance novel, you know.
Really?
I tend to be more on the historical side of things, but it should prove to
Well, I
be...
must say, most of these short stories are based on true stories.
Oh, well, that makes me more interested. Yes, it should be a good read until our friends get here.
I'm always a call away if you need any help.
What's your name again?
Oh, I didn't give you my name?
Nope.
My apologies. I'm Angus.
It's wonderful to meet you.
It's wonderful to meet you, Angus.
And he just smiles a bit.
I'll let you know what I think about this book.
Thank you. I didn't get your names.
Catherine.
Lorelai.
We say this at the same time.
Catherine
Catherine
and
and Lorelai. At the same
Catherine
time.
and Lorelei, it's a pleasure to meet you both. I hope you enjoyed the books.
And
Catherine,
sit down and start reading.
Catherine's tall-ass, lanky body settles down into this itty-bitty beanbag chair awkwardly, and she starts reading.
He pulled an extra beanbag chair out for you.
Thank you.
Oh, so we don't have to share. Okay.
Nope.
I got some long legs.
Would you like
get
a
my
tea
own.
and biscuit?
Sure. I thought
Wait,
we're not supposed to eat
we're
in the
in a library, yeah?
I won't tell if you don't. As he sort of like pulls an arm into his shell and comes back out with a small tray of little biscuits, of like little tea cakes.
I love this man.
I will not say no to any cakes. I will reach over and I will take one very carefully, one that doesn't look like it'll get sticky and on the pages.
Yep. And he pulls out a whole tea set as well from his shell.
Damn.
Fancy.
I've been hot
Um,
already.
Do you also, by chance, have anything in Sylvan?
We do have some Sylvan novels, yes. Though they are more chaste than the more recent ones.
Not
in
just
common.
in the romance section.
Oh, of course. We have many novels in of more than I'm a specialty in the romance section here. At the
I can
House
tell
of
you
Knowledge.
seem like an expert. Would you happen to have anything about a certain Fey Lord who goes by the Shining Lord?
Hmm.
I've found a book about him before, so I was trying to learn some more. I pull out my
believe-
Tales of the Shining Lord book to show it off.
We
Question mark.
have a copy of that somewhere in the library, but if you're talking about the Shining Lord, I believe we do have a romance novel here about them.
A
Where the
romance
release features them
novel
as a
about the
major
Shining
character.
Lord?
Yes.
Maybe it'll
Hell
give you
yeah.
some insight into what they're actually like.
Can I read it?
I will
Wanna know who
I will
shagged
go
the
and get
fella?
I'll have to go see. I'll have to go see if I can find it. I was reorganizing the shelves when you came in. It'll take me a few moments to find it, but for now, enjoy the book, and I'll bring it around to you when I find it.
Thank you.
I just take a
Turn
sip
to
from my tea.
Cathra. There's a romance novel about the Shining Lord?
Hey, from what I understand, Faithful get around. Sip.
I just kind of look at her like aghast, like, he's part deer.
What makes you think that he doesn't have other forms? He might be handsome.
I just look mortified at her because I know she's not wrong, but I
Didn't-
don't like the idea of that.
You didn't think about it.
Do you want him to be handsome?
I don't know. I don't care. He's not my type either way.
I just roll my eyes and plop down
What if he
in
looked
my
exactly
beanbag.
like your boyfriend?
If he looked exactly like my boyfriend, then surprise, he'd be my type.
No.
But he wouldn't have that special sauce of being Ottoman and super awkward.
You spend the next
How long does it take
2
me to
to
read
3
a book?
hours reading over these books.
Since I am a seasoned researcher, how long is my book
Yes.
read speed?
Pretty fucking fast. You get through halfway through the book in like 2 hours,
Damn,
and it's like a 400-page novel.
speed reader.
It's not bad. I can read about
That's me
100
reading
pages
light
in an
novels.
hour.
Yeah, that's not very fast.
Okay, make me faster.
My
Okay,
boyfriend.
fine. You read through like 3/4 of the book in an hour.
That's more
Yeah,
like
that's
it.
alright.
Speed reader.
And this book, your book, the fucking all these short stories, fucking, some of them end in good notes where like they're able to leave. Most of them end in like one of the people in love dying and being buried underneath the willow tree.
Cathra tears up a little bit. You hear a sniffle from the distance.
Can I get like hand her a tissue or a hanky?
You hand her a napkin,
Thank you.
as more napkins are brought around, along with like freshly brewed tea for you to sip on.
Did he find this Shining Lord book? I need to
he's
know
still-
about it.
He is still looking for it.
You're reading your other book in the meantime. Enjoy your thinly veiled Wix and
Flames
View
of Passion.
allegory.
I'm enjoying my fiery romance, okay?
And a
It's just
fiery
one of
romance it
those-
is. It
It's
starts
just
out
one
as
of
like
those
the first like quarter as you're getting into it, there's a bit of a slow burn, But
No pun intended.
Hee.
God.
Dum-ding. Hold on, let me. Wait, there's a fucking sound effect for it.
But it's literally at the top. There you go. Any hoodly who. We
Like,
read our books.
But you're getting to the juicy parts when, after about 3 or so hours, like getting into like the juicy part, where you're like giving a tap on the shoulder,
Mm-hmm.
and like you look up and there's Angus. He's got the book. He's got a book in his hand. He's like, I believe I found what you would like.
Thank you very much. This other book's been really good so far too, just so you know.
Have I finished
Ooh, I
mine?
know. It's one of my like top 10s. Yes, you finished yours.
This was an excellent read. I think I might need to buy my own copy.
Well, I'm sure you can purchase a copy from someone down at the Makers Fair.
Thank you very much.
I bet somebody had. It is a popular book, however. They might be sold out, but if you'll probably be able to find one from a bookshop somewhere within the city, and you might be able to find someone at the Makers Fair to make you a custom cover for it.
I'll consider it. It's not super high on my priorities. But thank you nonetheless.
Oh, it is my pleasure.
And this is when I
introduce you to the wonderful world of romance novels.
This is when I pull out my watch and I look at the time and squint and I'm like, Jesus, what is taking them so long?
And this is the point where they are
You
being given a
left the
lecture.
dum-dums.
Where Maya and Wix are being given a lecture by George.
Yeah, about now I'm gonna look at Cassie's and be like, can you deliver a message for me? And get a message back to me. Just a little
Cassius nods and salutes.
just a little parroting, you know. Just send the message of what is taking you so long? We've been here for 3 hours. To them, they're in the West Wing. I will give you a cookie when you get back.
Cookie!
Cookie.
Just looks down at like the tray of cookies you've got.
Mhm.
7.
7?
7.
Fine.
Hear this?
You can have 7 cookies.
I'm just giggling
Just
as I
please.
hear this.
Just please deliver the message.
Your bird's gonna get fat.
Aye aye! Just gives you a salute with its wing, and then Cassius flies off.
Where did you hear the term aye in your entire life?
He's gotten a bit sassy, hasn't he?
So ever since we've been to the Feywild, he's gotten weird.
I just kind of shrug. It's a Feywild. What do you expect?
Sometimes he has teeth now. It's a whole thing.
Sometimes.
Yeah, not all the time, just sometimes he has teeth.
And as you're like both researching Maya and Wix, you don't notice it at first until like Cassius like jumps up on the book that you're reading, Wix. As you finally notice Cassius, as you like head down, like trying to search through everything, racking your tiny little brain about it. Before Cassius just looks up at you like, and repeats in Kaphra's voice, if you would like to speak, please.
What is taking you so long? We've been here for 3 hours.
I look at Cassius. I learned what the ozone is, Kathra. If you want to help out, you can come over here.
Does he fly away with that information now? He wants his 7 cookies.
No, he speaks in like Kathra's voice. I'm gonna send you a message, and I want you to speak it in his voice.
Okay.
Speak it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm waiting. Where?
I sent it in the.
I know what ozone is.
And then Cassius flies off.
Dang, even the bird knows what ozone is. Can't believe you just got insulted by a bird.
flies back and lands, eats 7 tea biscuits, and then repeats Wix's message.
You really had to eat
I
the
learned what
cookies
the ozone
first.
is, Kathra. You can come over and help.
Oh, nope, he's already gone.
He flew back to you, and he's repeating Wix's message to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was doing what you did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright. I guess I just look at Lorelai and I'm like, do you want to go over there and help them?
Can we really help them at this point?
Yeah, you can't
I don't
already.
know.
It's over.
Yeah, you know what? Let's just stay here. They'll get here
Have
eventually.
I learned anything from my new book as I'm reading it?
As you're reading it, it's not like specifically
We'll
like
be there for like 8 hours, though.
Yeah.
you're there for 8 hours. This is
So
halfway through your research period.
Isn't it 6 for us?
No, it was 2 hours and then 6 hours after that.
Oh my.
So 8 hours total.
It took a while.
We were halfway through your time.
They found what they were looking for immediately, and you guys found little tidbits.
Ow.
I hate it here.
I pricked myself on the finger.
Honey.
That's what I get for playing with exposed
We're
wires.
studying. You guys are reading lesbian battle books.
Hey, you want really reading.
Hey,
lessons.
That's what
I'm
LGBT
now
stands
reading-
for. Lesbians
now
go to
reading
battle
about the
together.
Shining
The book
Lord.
that you were given about the Shining Lord is titled A New Morning Comes.
Oh god. Okay.
No, that sounds bad. A New Morning Rises.
No, you're not
There you
changing
go.
it. You're not changing it.
I'm changing it. It's A New Morning Rises. It's a
No.
translation issue.
No. Oswald,
This one's written in common.
Okay.
you can't change it, Oswald.
I just
Do I
did.
learn anything from this lewd book about the Shining Lord?
That he comes.
First off, it's not a lewd book.
Thought
It's
it
a-
was a
it-
spicy romance.
It's just a romance.
It does get to. It's not. It's a
It's a
romance.
romance book about a deer man. You expect me to believe it's not lewd?
He
It's
did.
specifically. Go ahead, honey.
Oh, he did specifically say the ones that are Sylvan are more chaste.
The ones that are written originally in Sylvan are more chaste. This one is specifically about a mortal and a warlock of the Shining Lord falling in love and like going on adventures together,
Aw.
and eventually discovering their love for one another. Before eventually they are brought back. The warlock of the Shining Lord is torn away from their lover to fight in a war in the Fey realm.
Very Shining
Okay.
Lord. Oh, that kind of
And-
implies that he's able to do that
and-
whenever he wants.
And the book itself ends on a cliffhanger of the lover finding a way to the Feywild to find their warlock lover.
Also, somebody said that A New Morning Rises is no better because it kind of implies other things.
You Ryzen.
It's better than A New Morning Comes.
Not that much better.
It's better, and that's what counts.
I'm dying.
Specifically, what you learn about the Shining Lord from this book is that, for the most part, he's just an archfey who is very secretive, tends to want to expand his domain, and when a deal is made with the Shining Lord, they typically do not go back on their deal at all.
Hmm.
So I can't just be like, here's your wood back. Fuck.
I mean, you could try.
You could always offer a new deal instead.
Yeah.
I'm just squinting.
Like offering to kill the Enchantress so he can have her domain. Ah.
Kill her? This could be a lot of hard work.
Yeah,
Be
but
skilly.
You
I don't
already
wanna
have to
fight
kill
my
one
parents.
godlike creature.
we have to kill her. She has to die. Anyway, I guess we'll just chill here and read more romance novels until they eventually find their way here, which will probably be around closing.
Yep.
Hope you enjoy waiting.
You read some more romance novels over the course of the next few hours before eventually Maya and Wix do turn up, as Wix is now deaf muted. That's unfortunate.
It's unfortunate that she's deafened now. It's okay. I can just talk a little about how Kathra has seen the light and now likes romance novels just a little bit and enjoyed the process of reading like she was just a kid again, because she loves reading. Oh, you're back. Okay, now I can stop talking about reading.
Sorry.
It's okay.
My coworker called asking a question. What's up?
Oh,
Okay,
you deafened as you were walking over here.
Oh, we were? Okay.
You finish your research. It's getting about an hour till closing, and you decide you need to meet up with them, and they're not. It's like they didn't come. Like, you may as well go see what they were doing in the research, like in the romance section.
You find us surrounded by cookies, with like several cups of tea deep, reading books, just surrounded by them.
You can see Cassius is just spread out on the table, like,
Fat.
stuffed with cookies.
He's a fat little borb.
He's got little crumbs dribbling down his beak.
I'm tired.
Hello. You finally made it here.
I look at you. I just shake my head.
We finished our research in about an hour. We've been here since.
Oh, only 1 hour? You guys are sure are lazy, haha.
I don't know. We found out a lot of stuff.
We've been researching for 8 hours. We're so cool and insane.
What did you find out?
There's like a mountain that showed up one day.
What does that have to do with Arderifotia?
Yeah.
I kind of have a theory that I didn't share with you, Maya, but
Yeah.
I'm starting to think that named elementals might be gods. Like, originally thought to be gods,
Oh, like deities, like lesser deities.
kind of like
That would make
the-
sense.
the river god.
Oh. As I'm sure all of us know, names hold a lot of power. So it's
Yeah.
possible.
One person
My-
knows more than others.
Poor
That's what
Lorelai.
Yeah.
I read a romance novel for the first time.
Oh.
Congrats. I've never read a
Is it
romance.
Tuscalove?
No, nothing
Yeah.
like that filth.
Oh. Okay.
I'm far more.
These must be your friends, as like this turtle waddles out from behind a bookshelf.
Yes, they wanted to meet here, but I guess they got caught up with their research. And now it's
Right,
almost closing
happens, it
time.
happens. It's unfortunate, but you may. It is unfortunate, but it is getting close to closing, so I will have to ask you all to start finishing up your reading.
Allow me to clean up. And I'll start picking up all of the plates that have the crumbs on them and hiding our evidence of breaking rules
Can
in
I
the
press
library.
digitation? Well, actually, no, I'm not supposed to do spells. Never mind.
Shh, we've
I
already
just want
broken rules.
I was gonna clean
Technically,
the
you're not
plate.
supposed to have tea and
Go for
biscuits
it.
either, but Angus brought them out.
Yeah, go for it. Clean it.
Can I clean the plates with prestidigitation?
Sure.
Absolutely.
I do that before handing them back, just so they'll be nice and clean.
Oh, thank you. I was going to spend some time tonight cleaning them up after dinner.
I
He
feel
just
like
pulls
they
them back
broke
into
the
his
rules
shelf.
more
Now
than
you can
we
spend
did.
that time reading. Shh. It's okay. It's fine.
We didn't break any rules. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I look
Yeah.
at you.
I won't tell if you don't. And he winks towards Wix.
I'm not gonna tell anybody. Shit.
I-
Right,
Would you
you
like?
broke.
I
Would you
slipped.
like a biscuit and some tea?
I was about to slip Wix a biscuit.
I'm definitely taking Pix biscuit. I'm
But
really
you-
hungry.
They're
Let me
actually
pull out a beanbag chair for you.
they're actually delicious. If you want to spend the last bit of time here, you can always have a snack and then we can head back.
What if you put a nugget and a biscuit together?
Yeah,
Was there
nugget and a
a
biscuit.
Just try not to make too much of a mess and don't touch the pages with smutsy fingers.
Would you like recommendations, or do you have a book in mind for your both?
Yeah,
I can
yeah,
give you
so-
some
romance
short
book?
stories.
He's quite good with recommendations.
I've never
What?
read a romance book.
Do you have
Uh,
anything like Dust Glove?
Actually, I
I
suggest
do
this.
have Tusk Glove.
I suggest this one if it's your first time, Wix, and I hand Wix the one that I read.
I believe we do also have the next one in the Tusk Glove trilogy.
But you can't take
I
it with
think the
you.
one I read was pretty good. I hold it out. The not Shining Lord one, the regular one.
I don't know. You said it had some spicy scenes.
That's what makes it good, Kathra.
I mean, not. This one is much more chaste. I suppose it's up to you if you want to read something lewd or not.
How much
We
time
don't
do we
have much
for-
time.
That's actually
But
why
you
I was
can always come
suggesting
back.
that one, because it's short stories. This one is short stories, so you could get through a few of them.
Sure, why not?
But
We'll
you can
hand over
also-
the Weeping Willow.
Yeah, but you can also try the one with the fire elemental thing.
No, I'm okay.
Damn.
What?
That's the one that Lorelai had.
Oh.
It has an
It was
Ifrit.
good.
Yeah. It's an Ifrit falling in love with a humanoid creature.
An Ifrit? Why?
And
Why would
Ifriti
an
is
Ifrit fall in love?
essentially the fire genie.
I don't know, it just does, I guess. I didn't read it. That was Lorelai's read. She said it was really good.
Mm-hmm. Spicy.
That doesn't make sense to me. Why would an Ifrit fall in love with a human?
Ugh.
It's how Genasi are made.
I just
Like-
kind of look at her like, really? I feel like you should know that.
I look
I
at you
mean,
confused.
She's not an Ifrit, she's a Ganassi.
But most Genasi have ties to the Jinn of their respective element,
That's fair.
way back in their lineage.
I look at the turtle guy and be like, what?
Oh, did you
I
not know?
just, I just shake my
You're
head. It's
essentially
like,
part genie.
"Ooh."
Oh, that
Can
makes
you-
sense. Genie
What?
Ganassi.
Huh?
How did you not know that?
Well,
Damn.
where are my 3 wishes? Come on.
What?
Well, most genies don't are like the only ones that are
Oh.
capable of casting wishes are noble genies, and that is
Oh.
not passed down to their Genasi counterparts.
No, I didn't know that. I thought that we just were born of the elements.
While you guys are doing
Technically,
this,
you are.
I might go and find Flint and Ottoman and pick up Samson. He should be done by now.
All right. Well, let me just continue cleaning up. And as he cleans up, and like after you have like your little tea and biscuits, he will clean up after you. And
Oh, these guys can still stay for the rest of the hour. I just figured that I would go and get.
he's cleaning up after your stuff.
Oh yeah, I had already done that.
Yeah.
When I handed him my plates.
Yes.
Take
All
care,
right.
Angus. It was a pleasure to meet you.
And you too, Cathra.
You guys
You
stay
pat on-
together
pat
with
on the
your.
shoulder.
You guys stay together with your guest pass.
Oh, if you leave with them with the guest pass, they'll be kicked out.
Oh. Then never mind.
But I won't tell them. I won't tell them if you left if you don't.
It's okay.
I appreciate
I'll say
that.
they're just with me.
Oh, thank you so much, Angus.
Oh, it is no issue at all.
Okay.
Now, Scone,
I'll
that
take a
directs the attention back to the rest of the group.
I'll take a scone for the road. I'll just grab one and
Alright.
leave.
Make sure nobody sees you.
I tuck it into my bosom.
Ah, yes, your pocket pouch.
No, I,
It's gonna have crumbs in there.
no, I just tuck it into like my my mantle so nobody sees it. My cape. I've got a scone pouch. And off I go.
I'll say, Ava, your necklace and like holy symbol will be done by now as well, Lorelei.
Oh, can I go pick it up?
Oh,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
if you remember, we can both go together.
Doesn't Maya need to pick up their statue too? Or can I
Yes.
just pick it up for Maya?
You were there when you bought it with Maya, so you'd be able to pick it up for her.
I'll go do that. You want to go with me, Kathra? To go
Sure.
get my
Same general direction.
necklace?
Let's head out then.
Let's go.
Walkie
Halfway
emoji.
adventure.
And meanwhile, Wix and Maya are both left reading their romance novels, as Angus recommends a romance novel to Maya that she can read within the next hour, and Maya is exactly the type of stuff you like.
Yeah.
Don't actually read the book. I just kind of sit there, like flipping through it, looking.
The
at, like,
pictures are pretty, if not a
Yeah.
bit melancholic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have any picture books? I don't feel like reading. My brain is melting.
Well, after
I
8
do-
hours, you're
We
pretty
do
close,
have
right?
I do have a picture romance novel.
Yeah, that'll work.
Let's see. It was written for those who do not have a written language. Let's see. No, Julud. And over the course of the next few minutes, he does provide an actual romance picture book for you to read, to like look over the pretty pictures and such to get a feel of the story from them.
Ah,
Meanwhile, as Kathra and Lorelei go out and collect their dues, where are you going first?
Whatever's closer. Makes sense.
Yeah.
The closest one would be Samson.
Alright then, we pick up Samson.
You head around to the stall, as like most of the stalls from the Makers Fair looks like have packed up for the day as well, while this stall where Samson is being kept in and being worked on, it looks like behind the desk at this entire time. You see Samson, and he sees you and gives you a little wave as this as his gnome is actively like putting on the finishing touches and is now being swung around by Samson as he waves. Like, whoa!
Oh. Samson, hands down.
Samson hands down, like, and he just tosses the gnome to the ground, like,
Sorry, sir.
that's okay.
I didn't expect him to wave.
Climbs back up onto his like little spider chair, like spider stool. Like, all right, it should be done. I've just put on the finishing touches. Freshly enchanted and re-enchant. I had to scrape away some bits and re-enchant, apply some new materials, but Samson, as you called him, is finished.
Great. And he'll be able to fend for himself now in terms of magical ability.
That's correct. He has now been imbued with a. Well, why don't you show them off a bit, Samson? As he just sort of gestures towards Samson, and Samson holds out his two fists, like splayed hand, and you can see, like, on each knuckle, there looks to be a sort of like a ruby or like some sort of crystal embedded in each knuckle.
Fancy.
Lined with gold and platinum that like runs up like bones to the wrist,
Well, damn.
and along with the streaks. Basically, he's got like a gold and platinum like skeletal tattoo over the top with the rivets of gemstones in his knuckles.
He's got filigree.
Yep. If this, he should prove to be more capable in combat for you. I wish I could have worked on you more. Not every day you get to work on Netherese things,
Well, if you
especially not in this condition.
if you give me some sort of contact, I might be able to, like, give me your information, and I can use sending if I ever need something from again.
Oh, that is wonderful. Yes, you'll be able to find me down in Waterdeep.
Okay.
I run the a Golemist shop down there. Little thing.
I mean,
I don't get many people other than nobles usually coming around.
It's a rare field, so having somebody to work on it as an adventurer, it's vital. So, thank you very much.
Oh, not a problem. I never gave you my name. Hi, I'm Kumquat.
What?
Are you
Wait.
related to Lemon?
Oh, you know my brother.
Yes.
How is the old dog?
He
He
just
can be a bit of an
Still working on his
asshole.
TikToks and his
Yeah.
clocks.
he made me this watch.
I thought it looked familiar.
And also made her a leg that she has to go and pick up and get retooled again.
Why do you need a leg?
I point at my leg.
That looks perfectly fine to me.
Yeah, that looks very fine. Why would you even put it out? I don't know.
She
You know what?
doesn't.
You know what would be a great leg? A little minor golem
What?
in the shape of a sword.
Huh.
Sword leg golem.
That is an interesting
I
idea.
look at Catherine like maybe he would have chopped off my leg.
He probably would have.
My store, big bad golems.
Oh, like TikTok Tinker, I get it. Okay, thank you. I will remember your name, Kumquat.
Well, if you ever find yourself down in the water deep, I only come to the Maker's Fair.
Is there anything
the
you'd
Maker's
like me
Fair
to
only
do?
happens like once every few years.
Is there anything
So I
you'd like
can't
me
make.
to,
I always make the journey to come up here.
anything you'd like me to deliver to your brother? We're going back there.
Tell him. Hold on. He pulls out a piece of parchment and starts writing up. Yes. Right. Like rolls it up, puts it in a tube, like hands it to you, like give him this,
Okay, I will make sure I don't look
and
at
tell
it.
him Mother misses him.
Okay.
And I believe my sister's up there too. If you see her, tell her we miss her.
What are your mother and sister's names?
Oh, you do not. If you don't met her, she runs a tailory.
Oh, yes, the Tip Top Tailory.
That's the one.
I'm starting to see a pattern here.
The vest that's on my familiar, she made that. I
Oh,
believe.
that one bulging with like the hundreds of cookies in its stomach.
Yeah, he's a little chunky right now. I don't mind him, but what was her name? I want to say Tangerine.
Sounds like it.
I like how Oz doesn't remember. That was an Oz doesn't remember moment. I can see it. Anyway, thank you very much. I'll be sure to deliver this message. Come on out, Samson. Come along.
Right, Samson just steps over the counter. Like, right, I hope you had a good time here in Neverwinter. Find me again if there's ever anything wrong with him.
I will. No problems.
You won't find a better golem on this side of the Sword Coast.
I'm sure I won't, considering I've never seen one in my life other than you.
We're a rarity.
I know.
It takes years of study as you walk away and you're
Yep.
still shouting.
Yeah, I stopped responding, and we're walking towards the other place we need to go.
And you just hear in the distance like, next time bring a good sword.
Oh yeah, he has the sword obsession. I forgot. That explains why he wants the sword leg.
Mhm.
I forgot about the sword obsession.
I
Now,
know about that word obsession.
yeah, it came up in the other roleplay, but we forgot. It's been so long. Anyway, let's go pick up your necklace. Your holy symbol.
Don't call it that.
That's what it is.
That's what you commissioned.
You commissioned a
know.
holy symbol.
I'm not a cleric like Maya, though.
It's still technically
You don't
a
have to
holy
be a
symbol.
cleric to have a holy symbol.
I could have a
And
holy
I'm just-
symbol. Maybe they have one to Mistra.
They do.
Maybe I'll pick one up with my last 200 gold.
I'm not even sure a holy symbol needs to be like a specific thing. It could just be like
A holy symbol is just what clerics got their spells through. But
yeah,
you can-
and like an
anybody
object
can
of
just
your
have one.
of your thing.
Mhm. It just
something special.
shows what you believe in. That's all. Literally, in the other campaign that we were in, the candy one, my holy symbol was a little amulet of a frying pan. So,
That's hilarious. You believe in frying pans.
I mean, her parents did.
Her character was pansexual.
No, she was
How are you
basically asexual and super shy and just wanted to go home constantly.
Oh, you just ruined my joke, will it?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fine. So we go get my necklace.
You
Yep.
go ahead and go to the shop where the dwarf of Torg, the dwarf cleric of Torg, was like setting up everything. And he's like, looks like he's just about closing for the day.
I actually haven't been
And you
in
guys
here,
turn up.
so I will look around to see if there's anything like small devoted to Mistra.
Most of the stuff has been put away, but there looks to be like a ring with Mistra's symbol on it.
Is there like a tag that says how much it is?
There is. It's 50 gold.
I'll buy it.
As you turn up, the dwarf like sees you coming. He's like, I was expecting you all to turn up some point now. Is this a new friend of yours?
Oh, hello.
Yeah, this is Kathra.
Yes, the pleasure to meet
Pleasure
you.
to meet you, Catherine. As he holds out a big meaty hand.
I'll shake his hand. And
Takes it. It's rough, calloused, but a gentle touch.
reminds me of Ottoman. I'm going to point at the ring and say, can I purchase that?
Yeah. Well, I've still got it out. Sure, 50 gold pieces.
I'll just count out 50 gold and slap it on the table.
All right, you can go ahead and add a holy symbol of Mistra to your inventory.
Thank you. Now carry on.
Now, I've actually finished up your necklace and finished up getting the statuette done for your little friend just about an hour ago. When time was slow, so I managed to finish it up a bit quicker.
I'm glad.
As he pulls out the holy symbol that you commissioned, it's on a silver chain, and the symbol itself looks to be. The chain is also like interwoven, like of silver and of the blade that you gave him. That's shining like a faint moonlight color. Like each link is sort of like woven together, in a sort of like spiral sort of pattern. As for the symbol itself, it is made entirely from that moonlight glowing blade, as it glows a faint, soft white light in the shape of a moonbow.
Aww.
So pretty.
It is. Where the actual like shining part of the actual moonbow is shines a bit more dim than shines a bit brighter than the actual centerpiece, which is like mixed in with what looks to be silver.
I'm glad that the sword ended up being useful for it.
It was tough. I have a lot of offcuts from it that I'll be sure to use for other symbols for Saloon and Sehanin Mundo or anybody else. But I'm sure I'm going to make some great works out of it. But for this, I think it is the best work I've done with it so far.
Oh.
Also the first one, so it's got to be the best.
The only one.
All right, do you want me to put it on for you?
Yes, please.
All right, lean down.
How short is he?
He's a dwarf.
He's like
Oh, he's
4'5".
I get down on my knees, I guess, to help him.
Right, and he takes it around and like clips it onto your neck, and it's a little distracting. But as soon as you got it on, you don't notice the light whatsoever.
Oh, because it glows.
It just sort of just
doesn't
fades. It fades down. Like, all right. So I'm not sure about the specifics of it, but with this, if you concentrate on it, you can make it glow if you want. At least that's how it happened when I was wearing it earlier, just to test it.
Okay.
Otherwise, you could
concentrate on it to make it glow. Then
Nope. You can turn it on and then off as you wish.
can I attempt to do that?
Yeah. You like think of it like turn on, and it starts glowing like brightly, and you have like you're like illuminated bright with about a 5 to 10 foot dim light around you.
That's
Man.
cute.
This must be a very fancy ring, because I just looked up the price of signet rings and they're 5 gold.
It is very fancily made.
This must be borderline gaudy.
Practically, it's got little like diamonds like studded into it.
Fancy.
Fancy. Thank you very much for making this for me.
It's not a problem. Your friend paid for it, so it's the least I could do.
The idol is with it, right? We got
And he
everything.
just puts down the idol like next to it. Like, to be careful with this. You don't want the teardrop to crack and like release the liquid moonlight everywhere.
I'll keep it nice and safe before I give it to her.
Very good.
I tuck it away for safekeeping.
I'll make this ring later. It's acting funky.
Okay.
Anyway.
Will you give me an item for it, Oz?
Yes, I'm making it for you at the moment.
Okay.
I will use sending. Oh, I can't use sending. It's not prepared. Never mind.
I can use sending. What did you want to send?
I was going to tell the group that we are all ready and that we would head back to the place.
Can I
The
do a sending to Wix to let her know that?
what was it
Yep.
called? The Shard of the Moon.
Got the things heading back to the Shard of the Moon.
We are heading to the Shard of the Moon.
I know. That's what I was saying. With my sending. I gotta send it, Kathra.
Oh, I just said that you. It sounded like you said the thing is headed back to the Shard of the Moon.
No, I said we got the things and now
Oh.
we're headed back.
Okay.
Go ahead and remove the Moontouch short sword from your inventory as well.
It is
Oh, I
gone.
thought I already
It's down.
took it out.
There we go.
My dad's gonna be angry later.
You might be if if he finds out.
I mean, you tried to give it back to him, and he said no. Keep it.
I did try to give it back to him, so it's mine now.
Yeah, and you made it into something important to you, and that's okay.
It felt very thematic to use it for it.
I got that message.
Yes, you did.
What are we doing at the moment? Are we still in the library?
Yes, at this moment, it was at this moment the library's closing down, so you've had to close. Angus has just pushed you out of the library, essentially.
With some scones in
Alright,
pocket.
time's getting close. Finish up your reading, and we'll have to get you out.
That is the wrong accent.
All right, finish up your reading. We'll get you out.
There you go. That was the accent of the guy you were just at the store with.
Listen, I'm a smart man.
Oh, I love you. Anyway,
Thank you. And then I'll send back.
Did you realize
Okay.
this map looks like an angry Pac-Man?
I hate
I'll
that you
send
pointed
back.
that out.
I'll
I
send
just
back.
noticed it.
I'll send
He's
back.
going-
Okay.
num 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 num.
I'll send back. Okay.
Okay. Just okay.
Okay.
Brain
No, I kept trying to talk, but I'd be say like, okay,
dead. Okay. Say whatever you'd like.
we'll be right there. And then I turn into an eagle and I pick up Maya, and then we go.
Well, there you go. As some town guards go like, "Oi, stop there!" As you pick up Maya and you fly off.
I just look to Lorelai and be like, well, I guess this means that we can head home tomorrow. Well, not home, but, you know.
I guess so. I
Back-
mean, we have everything we need here, right?
Yeah, I got the rations. They're in the bag.
Can you say bye to Bertha? What?
The bag that Oz still hasn't made. And I mean, we can swing by there, but I can probably just send her something, and she'd be happy just to know that I was okay. We did already have a big goodbye from Bertha's anyway, so I'm okay with it. It's probably for the best that we get back and deliver the rations.
And, kill Laurel. Or whatever.
Well, I
Oh,
mean,
Lord.
we have to find the stuff first. So,
Oh, I know, yeah, I know. Well, end of the world, no pressure.
speaking of, we need to meet up. So we're going. Let's go to the Shard of the Moon.
The Shard of the Moon.
So air travel really fast, right? We're almost already there.
Yeah,
Oh, you're already there. You're there like an hour or two before they get here.
yeah. We're just trotting through on horses. Takes a bit of time. We're just talking
I
about
could
our time reading, I
technically-
guess.
I was gonna say I could technically turn into a bird and bring us there.
If you want to,
I mean, I can do that.
go for it.
I am
Actually, if you
I've been-
want.
so I can't activate the spell.
1 second. I think I got you. I
You got
turned
me?
you into a bird
Oh, that works too.
with my gauntlet.
And we just
Are
fly
you
there.
using polymorph on her to turn her into a bird?
Yes.
So we can
Alright.
go fast.
All right, you turn her into a giant eagle, and a couple girls go like, "Hey, wait!" as she swoops you up and you both fly to the
Do they not like giant
Shard of the
eagles?
Moon.
I guess I don't like eagles here. It's like in Genshin when they yell at you for gliding without a permit.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Yes, it's so annoying.
And then there's a whole quest about getting your permit.
So stupid.
And then a dragon attacks town and kills everybody. It's
Nobody died.
Ugh.
Anyway, we're at the Shard of the Moon. We touch beaks, if you will.
We touch beaks.
Congratulations, you
Ooh.
touch beaks.
Nearly crash into each other like a cartoon.
There you go. I've added the holy symbol of Sehani Mubo to your inventory, Lorelei. It has a little.
Yeah.
It's a little magic item, and it has a little effect you can do.
Yay!
Oh, it does?
Yes.
Wow.
I commissioned it to be extra special.
So we land, and I will stop focusing on the polymorph spell so Lorelei can be Lorelei again.
I'm still a bard.
Did you have a good time? We got everything we needed.
I fluffed my feathers.
I pat. You're
My
gonna need.
flubbers.
You're gonna need to be not bird to go in, I think. Or like.
I cocked my head at you.
Or like a smaller bird.
I cocked my head at you again.
It's like that one
You're
scene.
too big.
You're too big.
As Lorelei shouts an eagle, "You're too big."
No, I
There's a-
unpolymorphed her already.
Oh, you unpolymorphed her? Okay.
Yeah, when we landed. I shrug and I walk inside.
I'll turn back into Wix.
So before we leave in the morning, I'm thinking that there's a spell that I saw. I might pick it up on the way out. Called Legend Lore to potentially find that violin for
Oh,
Lorelei.
I know how to do
Oh,
that.
yeah.
What do you mean you know how to do that?
It's a cleric spell. I know how to do it.
All of this time, that would have been really useful.
You didn't ask?
Well, do you want to do it now?
Sure, if you want me to.
You need the ingredient. You need the components for it.
Yeah, do you got the components for it?
You need 250 gold pieces worth of incense,
Oh, I
and
need a
4
lot of
ivory
incense.
strips worth 50 gold each.
We
So you
can,
need 250
what?
golds worth of ivory, like 200 golds worth of ivory in like 50 gold strips.
I think I actually
and
have 200
golds worth
gold.
of incense.
I think I have 200.
I say this list out loud.
I think I have 200 golds worth of ivory. I have a mammoth
And
tusk
we-
with giant runes
What do you need it for?
to try and
The spell, I mean.
find the amphitheater. That
The aim.
yeah, the do you have that picture still of the violin?
Me?
No, Lorelei.
Me?
Yeah, I was
Yes,
confused.
you.
Yeah, you
Oh.
have it.
Can I show the violin? You know
Bring
this
it up.
thing?
Uh-huh.
You
Oh,
know,
if you got the materials, I can do the
I mean, I have a giant mammoth tusk with runes, and I guess that's all.
Is that what ivory is?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was like a rock.
No, ivory is mammoth tusk or any tusk.
Oh, that's sad.
The heck?
Oh,
You're
where
getting
can
very
we get
sad.
the rest of this?
I mean,
do you have to like cut it off?
yes, they tend to have to
Oh.
cut the tusks off of things.
Does it grow back?
No,
Oh, I don't like that.
that's in real life too.
I know.
Real sad.
Mhm.
I mean, there's plenty of shops that sell herbs here. Shouldn't be difficult. Or we can even swing by Bertha's real quick and get it on the way out.
Whatever is easiest.
Getting it here is probably easiest.
Let's do that. Can we go shopping and find this list of things?
In the morning, we can grab it before you guys can grab it while I'm drawing the teleportation circle.
Okay.
I thumbs
I'm gonna
up.
go to bed.
Your brain is a little mushy from reading all day, isn't it?
Yes. I don't get how you do it all day.
It's an acquired taste, and it gets easier as you do it more. It's just like working out any other muscle.
Listen, I know 5 just
I believe in you.
thank you. I'm gonna
Anyway,
go to bed.
let's go to bed. I'll go to the room that I have with Ottoman and see if he's there.
He's there. He's currently like getting his little pajamas on.
I will take off my corset and crawl into bed.
You just do that
Did
and
you
crawl
take
into
out
bed,
the
still in your clothes.
Yeah, that's what I did last
Did you take out
time.
the baked good you still had?
Oh right, I
Or did
actually.
you just like roll
I
out
will-
on the floor?
Thank you for reminding me. I will reach inside of my cloak and I will produce a scone for Ottoman.
Ooh, scone.
Yes, they were delicious. They were from the library. Just don't tell anybody. Angus was very sweet and gave us lots of snacks.
All right, I won't tell anybody that you got these from Angus.
Okay. And no, Heather doesn't have pajamas. She just takes off her corset and tends to wear like she takes off her corset and her overshirt and then she sleeps in that. Takes off her boots. Looks like a Styrian.
I'm pretty sure all of us just sleep in our normal clothes.
I mean, I can make my clothes look like pajamas.
You can.
Ottoman's cute. He has
Yeah,
pajamas.
that's you. You're the
He
only
bought
one.
pajamas while he was out.
Oh,
I
he's
can
get
have a
naked
cute
and, like,
little
roll in a
pajama
ball.
outfit, you know?
then I'll say, oh, are these new?
Yes, actually, I bought them on the Maker's Fair.
They look so lovely. Very soft. And we'll proceed to
Oh, it's a good
sleep.
feel.
I will pet his arm and we will proceed to sleep in the same bed, like 3 feet apart.
Oh my
Because
god.
they're not gay.
No, holding hands.
Do you remember how
How
much money,
rude.
how much gold's worth of rations you got?
A lot.
I think as much as you could carry, right?
Yeah, I got as much as they would allow me to buy. I just don't remember how much it was, and you didn't record it. And I took the money out already.
It's a
It was a
500
stupid
it
amount.
contains 500 gold's worth of rations.
It was. I swear to God, if I spent more than that,
2,000 gold's worth of rations.
that feels like too much. I don't think I spent 2,000 gold. We'll call it 1K.
1,000 gold's worth of
We'll
rations.
call it 1K. Because that's gotta be like
No,
a
1K sounds right.
yeah 1K worth of rations inside of the bag of holding. That's why I bought that bag of holding, and that should basically be filling it up substantially.
Oh, it's filled with fucking food.
Good.
And food.
All
I
right.
know food fucks.
I know.
You all get to sleep for the night.
Eepy.
Everyone can take a long rest.
Yeah.
Yay!
I long rest.
I don't think I even need to. I haven't done anything.
I didn't do anything.
I
either.
used my gauntlet.
You need to for your wild shapes.
I use
Well, I-
spells.
I'm just going to fix it in my character resources.
That's
Don't even
Oh,
need
yeah.
the actual
Well, I
thing.
guess I also need to like recharge my gauntlet because I think it's not fully charged.
I would also give
Yeah.
given Maya her little statue.
Thank you.
It's
And
it's perfect, Maya.
I will
perfect.
I will have a nice breakfast with Ottoman. We'll be cute together while you guys go and do stuff, and I will work on the sigils. And you
Can
guys,
you make a list of what I need for this spell?
that would be
Well,
Maya.
somebody needs to turn if you're not going to turn the tusk into strips of ivory, someone needs to purchase the ivory and also the incense. That's all
I can hand off the tusk.
you need. Okay.
How do you
who's
make
got
that
fabricate
into a
besides
strip?
you?
Wait, okay,
Cut
then
it into
I
strips.
can just do that. It's fine. Why did you make it a thing? Anyway, while I'm also doing that, I'll use fabricate. Gosh.
Okay.
So I need- To buy incense?
You need 250 gold's worth of incense.
Can I have a gem
Per
so I
casting.
can buy 250 gold's worth of incense?
I give Lorelai my 250 gold. There you go. Look at your
Thank
incense.
you.
Yep, no
Am I
problem.
going by myself? Okay, I go purchase
I'll
incense
go with-
on my
I'll
own.
go with you, but here's the money. I just can't talk to people, okay? I'm sorry. I'm not you.
Poor Wix having a
I'm not
meltdown.
like you, Dad.
Wix having a meltdown at the corner. Wix is overstimulated.
Can I also try and haggle? Like, can I get a good deal on
Absolutely you
this
can.
incense?
Yeah.
But here's the 250. Put it in your inventory.
I just
Okay.
did.
You did. I did not touch my money. Okay, so I now have 250 more in there.
Yep, you do.
Okay,
Got you got just over 1,000.
I go
What?
find a person to buy this
I'm
incense.
giving you 250 gold if you're over 1,000 now. That was all my money.
I didn't think I had any money, to be honest. That's why I asked Catherine for a
Wow.
gem. I didn't look before I asked.
Wow.
You've also got 9 platinum.
I platinum.
Damn.
I give you all my money for that. God.
You
got
can
it
take
back?
it back.
I will actually. Now that you're saying that.
Damn. Okay. Can I just go buy this incense, please? That's all I need.
Absolutely. Alright, you head up. The Maker's Fair looks like it's winding down, but you do end up coming across one store that is selling like premium incense.
Can I be like,
And it
hey?
looks to be run by a Khajiit. Like, not a Khajiit, a fucking what is it called again?
fucking-
Tabaxi.
That's it.
There you
I
go.
got Skyrim on the brain.
I'm like, hello.
That is
I need-
currently being run by Tabaxi.
Can I please purchase X amount? I don't know how much that actually is.
200.
250
like-
gold worth.
Yeah, but if I'm trying to haggle, then I get like more for less.
Alright, so you want approximately like 10 pounds.
I'm trying to buy 10 pounds of incense. That's a fuck ton of incense. Can I have 10 pounds of incense, please?
You want the low quality stuff, or you want the high quality stuff? Because the high quality stuff more expensive.
Does it matter?
He's selling
The higher the quality, the less you need.
Can I buy high quality but less of it? I don't however much
Okay.
that would be.
If you want like,
I say just
sorry, go
try.
ahead, Dan.
I say just try for the 10 pounds regardless and see if you can get it for cheaper. Of the high quality.
Sure. 10 how much is
Because it means more cash.
10 pounds
Yeah.
of like regular incense will get you 250 golds worth. A single pound of the high quality stuff is 250.
Oh god.
Or try to get it for less
No.
and get even more.
Oh my god. I'm just trying to get the best deal here.
If you want the best deal, I recommend the high quality stuff. Not much of it, but boy, does it smell divine.
With your sniffer.
I get a pound
Yeah,
of
give it a
that
whiff.
then.
He holds
I
it up
take
to
a
you.
big deep breath of it.
It is the highest quality sort of lavender style incense you've ever smelled.
That's actually really nice.
Told
You
you.
make this yourself?
Oh yes, I make everything and install myself.
Can I
Good
smell
job.
it?
Good job. Do you want to smell it?
Yes.
You take a big whiff of it, Wix, and you're immediately reminded of home. Back in the tribe, like out in the flower fields you pass by once every couple of years.
It smells like home.
Aww. Get some extra.
Can we get 2 pounds of it then, I guess?
You want 2 pounds of it? 500 gold pieces.
You know what?
Could you do a deal for us because we're buying 2 pounds of this very high quality, buy in bulk?
You don't have to.
2 pound, 2 pounds of this stuff in bulk? I would not say that's bulk. I'd say bulk would be like 10 pound.
You could just get like a sprig extra Lorelei. It doesn't have
What
to be
about
2
10
pounds.
pounds of the regular
Tell-
and 1 pound?
tell you what.
of this?
Tell you what, you buy both the pounds, I throw in the brazier for free.
We don't need a brazier.
I point
You
at
do need
Wick.
something to burn the incense.
I
pulled it
have
away.
things to put. I have plenty of
You
things.
do have a brazier because of find familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, could you do 400 for 2 pounds?
400 for 2 pounds? Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Persuasion.
Why are you
got
pointing
this.
at me?
Oh.
That's unfortunate.
I mean, you could always use a hero point,
14?
and that still passes. Almost
difficult check.
guaranteed. Oh, never mind.
Now that I think about it, you ended up never showing the mushroom
It's-
palette.
because
The
of the disadvantage that fucked me up.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's the nat one of today.
I
Mhm.
still got a 14 with the nat one.
Yeah.
You still got a 14 with
that.
that one. It is not bad. The question is, do you want to use a hero point on it?
You just said it's not gonna do much.
He didn't say that. He said it's a
400 gold?
hard check.
It's a hard check. Like, are you twisting my hairs?
I'm twisting my tail right now.
Are you perhaps twisting my whiskers?
I'm not
you-
familiar with that euphemism.
They're fucking our pussy.
Are you
That's
pulling
the
my
right
tail?
word.
Because you must be joking.
Are
450.
you related to he who walks?
Who?
One who
One
walks.
who walks, I mean. One who walks.
Anuox? No. Never heard of him.
But
450? I'm trying to negotiate here.
Like a farmer's market.
Yeah.
475. And I won't go lower.
I was gonna say 460. That's not negotiating.
It's okay. We have so much money at home.
This is most of my money now.
Yeah, it's okay. You can refill once we get back.
Fine.
Just take a dip in the painting.
475.
475. It is a deal. He pushes over the incense towards you and a brazier.
He also
Four-
fixed the painting for us, so
457.
Flint did. So we can just walk in there and not get stuck now.
Okay. So I pretty much have enough for 2 castings if we need
2
it.
castings of legend lore, yes.
Can I ask for 1 extra sprig just to have for Wix?
Like a small bit, a small bit.
Yeah, just so that there's
Just
enough for 2
just a single
castings.
dosage.
Yeah.
10 gold pieces.
it's okay. We don't need to.
It's
I get
about
it,
the
and then
sentiments.
I just hand it to her. I'm like, just enjoy it.
This is really expensive, Sprig.
It's just for your sniffer.
For
Thank
you,
you.
Sniffer.
Well, I said enjoy it.
Thank you!
I'll go
And
ahead
then
and put
we
the
head back.
incense in your in the directionally challenged inventory.
Yeah, just stick the brazier in there too. It's not like we really need it, but
How many strips of ivory do I get out of that fabricate with the giant mammoth tusk?
How many strips do you want to make?
how many do you need for a casting?
Yeah.
Oh,
Four, you need 4 that are
50
50 gold each.
How much is that giant mammoth tusk worth with the runes?
About 250 gold pieces.
I'll just make it all into it.
Okay. You got 4. You get 4 of them. Let me divide 250 by 4.
That's
Okay, you get 4 strips worth 62 gold and 5 silver each.
what? No, why would you not split it into 50s? They have to be worth 50
You
each,
said you're
don't
gonna
they?
convert it all into 4.
No, I said I was gonna convert it all into strips.
Oh, okay. Well, then you get 5 strips then.
Weirdo. Actually, can I?
Weird math.
5. They're worth 50 each. Okay. And how much for casting?
You need 4 for a casting, but those aren't consumed.
Oh, they're not consumed. Okay, then I'm just gonna do
Only
4.
the incense is.
I'm gonna do 4, and I'm gonna leave it hollow.
Oh, you're just gonna hollow out the actual
Yeah.
husk. Okay.
I'm gonna use it as
Congratulations,
like
you have a huge ass drinking horn now.
Yeah! Chug, chug, chug.
I feel bad for the mammoth.
I'm going to gift this giant drinking horn to Ottoman because it's Ottoman sized.
Oh, thank you. It's very large.
Yeah, but you like to drink. Not alcohol, but things. Imagine how much mulberry juice you could get in there.
There's a lot of mulberry juice. Alright. He takes it, but I don't have any way to put this.
We can just put it inside of the bag of holding for now.
He looks at it like the walls are very thin.
Just don't drop it, dummy.
There's
You
a
know
small
what?
hole like right there.
We can
But the
read.
there's holes where the runes are.
You know what? We'll have Flint reinforce it.
Alright.
We can fill it with something fancy, like gold.
Alright.
Would you like that?
Yes. Yes, I would.
I found this inside of the museum. You know, it was very interesting. Anyway, let's head out.
Alright. You head back out. You meet up with the rest of the group.
Mm-hmm.
Before we leave, I'm going to cast Sending with the Sending Stone and send a message to my sister Wick. Be like, "Hi, we're leaving today. Just wanted to say bye. See you later,
Alligator.
alligator."
Yay.
Apparently that's what Maya says that. All right, bye.
I'm Maya.
And you get a response almost instantly. It was just like, "Oh, you're heading out? All right. Oh, I guess I'll see you around then. Let me know if you're ever, like, anywhere or something. If you're in a big city, give me a ring or something. In a while, crocodile is how I think it goes.
Yay!
Bye."
Cute. Is there a large area
Oh,
that
and tell your Earth Genasi friend that then that cuts out.
Yeah.
I look at Flint. I give him some eyes. Then I look away.
Flynn just looks confused. You're like, what?
Nothing.
What?
I think my
What?
sister thinks you're cute.
Is there a large place that we can go for me to write these sigils that we won't get in trouble?
Yeah, you can do it from your You can do it outside of Neverwinter.
I guess we're gonna head just outside of Neverwinter.
You want me to turn into the big dinosaur?
Nah, we'll just ferry everybody on horses because it takes extra time, but it costs no spell slots.
And Samson turns into a fox for this process.
Yes. And off we go for however long it takes to get through the city.
You get through the city pretty quickly. You're like right next to like the north exit / entrance.
Sweet.
You're asked a few questions like how's your stay? What did you do in the city?
Lots
Are you
stuff.
bringing anything out with you?
Lots of stuff.
Where is your destination?
We're going to Icewind Dale.
Good luck. And then you're ferried out.
Damn.
Damn. Anyway, I plop down in the middle of the road and I start writing the sigils.
There's only a few moments as you're writing these sigils before a horse and carriage just starts making its way towards you and just careens around like, "Oi, watch where you're fucking writing! Move off the road!"
No, I keep writing.
All right, don't say I didn't warn you. I need you as he starts to make his way towards to try to make his way through you.
First of
Samson
all,
just goes ahead and steps in front and scares the horses around instead.
Yeah, that sounds like what Samson would do because he has to protect me.
Assholes!
A little bit. I finished writing.
For a
Yeah.
second, and eventually, how far away from Neverwinter do you get before you start doing this? Do you do it outside the fucking gate?
Far enough that the what's it called? The guards wouldn't be able to yell.
All right,
Just enough to be a menace.
just like around this hill there.
Yep.
Right. After a few moments, you get towards the end. You're just about to finish the spell.
Mm-hmm.
Look around, give everybody a little nod to it's seeing if everybody's ready.
Yep. Is everybody ready? Everything inside of the
Yeah.
circle that needs to be transported? Everybody's good? Don't leave anything
Hands inside
behind.
The summoning circle at
Thumbs
all
up.
times.
Don't leave anything behind because we cannot teleport back into the city. I am not allowed to. I was told to strike that one from my book.
I think I'm good.
I think we're good.
Okay.
I'm gonna miss the sun.
Yeah, it's about. Oh, everybody put on their cold weather gear. That was a great catch.
Oh.
I kind of just shrug. I'm like, I'm good.
I look
No,
around.
yeah. The cold doesn't bother you anyway.
The cold
All right,
doesn't
Elsa.
see us anyway.
Nah, I got the ring of the thought. I'm good.
I'm literally fire. It's fine.
Yeah, you're
Okay,
fine. You don't
well,
need to worry about it.
I
Only Maya and everybody else.
It takes me a while. I have to put the fur lining in my boots, and I have to put the fur lining in my corset and pull on my cloak and everything, get all
While
bundled
this is
up.
all happening, at least 3 other carts and a group of adventurers on foot walk past you. A
Yep.
couple of people actually stay around and watch you guys just like prepare as you've got this symbol on the road. Like one small child just walks up and is like, "How you doing?"
We're headed to Icewind Dale. Very cold there.
Don't suggest
Uh,
it.
It is in winter.
Huh?
Winter's almost here.
Yeah, imagine that, but like 10 times more.
It doesn't
That's a
go-
lot of weather.
It is a lot of weather. You should stand back because you don't want to end up having to accidentally come with us.
Okay. As you can see, like, this kid's parents just, like, calling to him, like, Jonathan!
Catherine just smiles and winks and gives him a thumbs up.
He gives you a thumbs up as he's pulled away from it by his parents. Back onto the cart, and they continue on. But as you're all finishing up, getting ready for the cold weather, like, dressed up, and you strike the final line in the spell.
Yep. And I say
And
the components...
The runes flare to life. You have 6 seconds.
Yep. We all grab each other and go whoosh.
Whoosh.
You all whoosh in, and you're back in the Dale. As you feel this, like, the same sensation you got when you're going through the teleportation circle the first time, of your body like immediately getting pulled like it's on a sudden roller coaster. Like one of those roller coasters go from 0 to 60 in like a second.
Mm-hmm.
Less than a second. Just,
and now we're back to the dreary
as
music.
you're thrown through the clouds, through darkness, and eventually, like, you see it for a moment as it's quickly approaching the barrier between like the rest of the world and here in Icewind Dale. As you pierce through it, and you appear in a small room. Like, now I can go back to the Icewind Dale music.
Yeah, the sad, dreary music.
Uh,
No more happy music.
this place sucks.
I forgot how bad it was here.
As you appear in relative darkness, though you all have dark vision, so you can kind of see. You look around. It looks like you have sort of like manifested as you see. You look down beneath you. You've manifested on what looks to be like runes that have been carved into the wood of the grain itself.
Yep.
You look around. You see there's a door in front of you.
We walk. Oh, go on.
Yeah.
Where
ahead.
did you take?
I guess. This is inside of Brynchander.
I know. Oh, with the speaker?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a large enough room to hold the actual like runes for the teleportation circle and then some. Like you're standing in like a 20-foot by 20.
Yep, just enough for
Or-
just enough space.
Where it's just barely illuminated by like when you arrived, it looks like the candles themselves. There's candles like hanging from the ceiling.
Oh, they got
like,
blown
on
out?
the walls. Less they got blown out, and more like they're like illuminated with a faint blue flame before flickering back to a regular orange flame as you arrived.
Where whatever resembles home, I guess.
This isn't home.
That's why I said whatever resembles home.
Uh,
Can we go back?
No, we have
I
things
already
to do
missed
here.
the
Did you prepare
Shall we
legend
go
lore
to
today, by the
the-
way?
Yes,
Yeah.
I sure did that.
Okay. I'll go and give out some of the rations to Brynchander. Actually, I guess I could just leave the rations with Brynchander and have them circulate them to the different places.
Yes.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Okay.
Good idea. I can also probably check to see if their fields need to be grown again.
I mean, we haven't been gone that long. I think they'll be fine, but rations last a long time.
As you're having this conversation, you all hear a the sound like a door unlocking
Okay.
as the doors that were in front of you just swing open, and you can see 2 guards just looking in like, "Directionally challenged?
Directionally
What's up?
challenged.
Great. Would hate for it to be someone else.
Could you bring me to the speaker, please?
She's actually been looking for you.
Oh. What happened?
Come with us."
off to a great start. As I walk forward.
As your group is led out into the town hall, where you teleported in, you look around. People are in a bit of a tizzy at the moment. People are running around, documents in hand. Some guards are a bit up in arms. And you're eventually escorted to the room where the meeting of the speakers happened, way back when.
Is it another meeting of the speakers?
You'll see.
Oh boy.
As the door is open, you can see that sitting at the far end of the table, looking with a scale model of what looks to be Bryn Shanda from first glance, like in the center of the table itself.
I walk in with the rest of the group, I suppose.
With the speaker is sitting there, like surveying with the head of the guard, the Minotaur, Minos, overhead, just pointing towards various points of the city itself, having a discussion. And as you enter the room, the doors open. They turn their attention towards you, like, "Okay, good, you're back."
Did something
The speaker
happen
stands
while
up.
we were gone?
We brought
Oh,
stuff.
You were gone for a few days. Just wanted to have a word with you once you returned.
Well, we brought some stuff to help you guys. Do you have a lot of boxes?
We certainly have a lot of storage capabilities, especially considering our warehouses are getting thin.
About that. I just pull out the bag of holding, and I start pulling out rations.
You could just turn the bag inside out and get all of them out at once.
But that's a lot of rations.
It's funny though.
I wouldn't do that. There's a lot of this in here, but you should probably find good storage for it, and I assume you guys might be able to circulate it through the Dale. We got 1,000 gold worth of rations.
1,000 golds worth.
Yeah.
That'll at the very least help supply Shanda for a few days, maybe a month or so.
I mean, 1,000 gold is,
distribute it?
yeah. If you have to, you can do half rations, but
Minos will walk over and like gingerly take the bag from you.
no, don't take the whole bag.
And
Well, you're gonna have to turn it up inside out then.
Yeah.
in order to get the rations out, someone needs to go. Someone needs to like put their hand in, and if they're going to distribute it, they need the bag.
You know what? Do you have a warehouse big enough to dump everything out in? Because you can just bring the bag back after
We
wrapping.
do have a warehouse nearby.
I
Would you like to go and dump it all out there?
I trust Minos to go and do it and then bring the bag back.
Of course. Just nods, takes the bag gingerly, like looks towards the speaker, gives her a nod, and walks out. Now, what's everything looking like on the outside?
It's super happy and everyone's having a good time.
I just.
I'm glad someone's having a good time.
Yeah, but I just looked at everyone waiting for the other shoe to drop, waiting to see if anybody says it.
It's spreading.
We literally came from a festival where everyone was having like a really fun time.
No, it's spreading.
Well, yeah, it's
down-
spreading, but like, it's not. I told you that. I told that you guys in confidence.
How is that in confidence? It's their job to know. They're in the
What
middle
do
of
you
it.
mean?
I mean, I'm not saying you can't say it. I'm saying like the people on the outside don't know that.
Hold on. What do you mean it's spreading?
So the ball that's keeping us all stuck in here.
The
it's
curse.
The
growing.
winter?
The winter, it's
Yeah.
growing, and within a month and a half, it's going to swallow all the way up down to Neverwinter. And at this rate, it looks like it won't stop, because the more people that fear her, the stronger she grows.
Speaker just looks at you all like, and then just
shot his dog.
collapses back into her chair like, it's not stopping?
No.
It's not stopping.
As long as there's people scared of oral, it's gonna keep going.
We'll do our best. We have to take care of something. We're just trying to get as much as we can to make sure that we can deal with this. And we know of an artifact. We're currently looking for it, and I think that it will help us.
Well, whatever information we have on it, or whatever artifact you're looking for, we will provide it. We can't last much longer, even with your aid.
It is tricky. It is from a Netherese ruin, an amphitheater, from the ruins of Yithril. And I will take out the map of Yithril that I have.
All right.
It looks like this. It is in vaguely the shape of a heart, it seems. We have some leads. I was going to ask if Maya could cast a spell to try and help us find it today.
Did you get the materials?
We have all the materials, yes.
Okay.
We can cast it twice, from what I understand, based on everything. But yeah.
Okay.
Other than that, whatever help we can get at the time will be appreciated when the time comes.
So,
We know she is vaguely up north in the coldest parts of the land.
right, so what does this artifact do, essentially? Is it the heart?
No, it is...
Heart-shaped building?
No, it is an instrument inside of it.
An instrument?
Lorelei is a bard, and instruments can hold a lot of power.
I just
Do you
wave.
know what this instrument does?
Vaguely,
Yeah, music.
we know that it's powerful. We know that it is a powerful artifact from the Yithril Empire, and we know that I have another artifact from said empire that is incredibly powerful.
Right.
At this moment, I will pull out my gauntlet and I will show it to her.
It takes a look at it like, right, well, I don't know about anything. You can see if you can ask the researchers here. They might be able to know something about it.
It seems
Other
like it's
than that,
incredibly
your
niche.
spell.
I think the spell is the way to go.
It sounds especially niche. Well, you have. We can. I'm sure the researchers will be interested in learning more about this. Head towards them. They're out in the main hall. Should be, at the very least, over on the east wing, I believe.
All right, I can head to the researchers.
They should also be able to tell you more about what they've done with that arcane core you've dropped off for them.
Oh right. From what I understand, it was being used for defense.
Yes, at the moment it's being used to keep away the winter. Here and here only.
Oh
They'll be able to
right,
tell you more specifics.
it's not too cold here from what I remember. Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
We were
Here
told
in Bryn Shander, it feels like the start of winter, where it's chilly but not too chilly.
they told us about it when we were last here. It's impressive what they've managed to do.
In such a short time, yes.
Anyway, I guess I'll go and talk to them. Take care.
And you as well, Directionally Challenged.
You can tell Minos that we will be with the researchers.
Right, he should be back in a few minutes anyway.
Mhm.
I'll have one of the guards send him in your direction.
Okay.
He plays music too.
True researchers. I doubt that they'll know anything. Meanwhile, I will say, okay, Maya. What we're looking for, I'm going to shove these pieces of ivory into Maya's lap in a bundle.
And you can see she gets a little sad when she realizes what they are. Oh.
I'm going to need you to focus. I look to Lorelei and say, do you think it's better to focus on the amphitheater or specifically the violin?
I mean, wouldn't the violin be best? Because weapons as a violin's not in the amphitheater.
Exactly. You know what? That makes a lot of sense. Let's go with the violin. So you should get the picture out.
Wasn't there like a rules in the spell about legendary items?
It is a legendary item.
Yeah.
The spell only works on like spells on items, objects, places, or people of legendary status.
Okay.
So this item would be legendary.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Does he have a legendary status?
Only
So
one way to find out.
let's get that picture out.
Okay.
Place it in Maya's lap and just say, please do your best.
Oh, okay.
We believe in you.
Okay.
I'm hoping for the
Oh,
best.
I need 10
here.
minutes.
No, you can do it upon waking up, and you said you had, so.
Oh, no, you take.
Oh, I need 10
to
minutes to
cast.
cast.
Oh, to cast it? Okay. And that 10 minutes,
Oh yeah, and
I'll
I
go
give
touch.
you the instance you need.
Yeah. Well, and a brazier, yeah.
Oh hey, brazier, yay! Woo!
Yay!
Woohoo! You got that.
I guess
That's
I did
fancy.
need that.
All right.
It's been cast.
Over the course of your 10 minutes, go ahead and cast the spell. All right. And what is the name of your name or describe a person, place, or object? So
What was the
you
name of that
describe
again?
how this. You're describing how this violin looks, correct?
It's
You have a picture to look at.
Okay.
That's fine. And you've seen it in
I
action.
describe the picture exactly. It's uncanny, like how good I am at describing from this image.
You want to bring it up and show what it looks like?
Sure can.
We don't need it because my description was incredible. It was super spot on. That's exactly how I described it to everyone. That's like the mental image everyone has when they hear my description.
It's so
of this
pretty.
item.
Iridescent.
Right. As you finish casting the spell, Maya, you have your eyes closed for the entirety of it. And as you open your eyes as the spell comes to a close, you are sitting. I get more appropriate music for this.
Oh goodness.
I don't like that.
Maya and having visions. Can you name a more iconic pair? A more iconic duo.
Mm.
Uh-oh, spooky music.
As you open your eyes, you feel like you're sitting in a very comfortable seat, arms resting on armrests. And you look around, you're sitting in an amphitheater. You're sitting in an amphitheater watching a performance of a young elven woman, a violin in hand. The same sort of violin that you saw in that image.
It's honestly nuts.
Sorry.
That's right. And the same sort of violin in that image, hand struck, posed, ready to play.
She's not playing.
And as and the crowd around you is murmuring, waiting, like everyone is waiting in anticipation for the first note to strike. And as you see her just barely move, the first note comes in, and you're transported to a battlefield. Everywhere around you, magic, a fireball exploding beside you, lightning striking past your face as this woman stands in the battlefield, sword in hand, similar to the bow of the violin, and the violin itself look like in the other. As she brings it up and continues to play, as violent explosions and magic strikes everywhere around her. Bodies, hordes, legions of people running a war. And as you hear the notes of the song play over and over in your head, you're transported here as this woman, as she plays, spreads out multiple copies of her, striking out across the battlefield, bow in hand, striking down enemy mages as they fly up into the sky, as each of them plays their own violin. And you hear the information in your voice as you feel the embrace of Saloon. She whispers in your ear, "Beware the symphony. Not all can hear its tale. An army of one, a band of one. Its shadows still haunt the theater. And then you're brought back to the theater as the song finishes, and the figure gives a bow as they go from a half-elven woman to a shadow of a person, a ivory mask donning their face as they bow down. The crowd around you now turned to shadows as the sound of clapping, like an audience erupting around you, but the shadows themselves don't move. Each of them have their own sort of like ivory mask, like eye mask, where hers is a full like face mask itself. Beware the army of one, for her shadow still slumbers. And her instrument, her symphony, her symphonia, craves a new story, a new tale. And then you're brought back.
Oh, wow. Well, I saw the violin.
Did you see where it was?
I saw it was in the amphitheater.
Did it show you where the amphitheater was?
It didn't. However, I saw
I
a
have
scary
another
mask.
set of incense.
I guess we're gonna have to do it again.
Yeah.
There was a scary mask lady, and I think she's gonna be upset if we try to take her violin.
I mean,
Did
She
she look
can't-
like the lady that owned it?
Well, in my vision, I saw them, and Saloon herself, which I believe was her voice, said to me that I should be wary of the army of one, for she still slumbers? Something to that effect.
I hate that for us.
So,
you didn't expect it to
yeah,
be incredibly easy, did you?
there was a big ol' audience of people, of shadow people, wearing masks. And she herself was also no longer a she, but like a thing.
Well, a
And she
thing?
had a scary mask.
What do you mean, a thing?
A shadow thing.
Oh, I see. Well,
So,
we know it's in the amphitheater. Other
Kind of already knew that.
well, we now know that it's being guarded by her spirit, shadow.
Yeah.
Should we figure out where the amphitheater is now?
Do you want to do it again?
Based
I hold out
based
pound of
on
incense.
does anything that Maya said ring any bells for me? Like the shadows.
I mentioned too I saw a battlefield.
Like the
Make an Arcana check or a History check. Your choice. History will be more difficult.
Okay, I'll do Arcana since they're both 9.
Can I assist?
You can. I'd allow it to roll with advantage.
Okay, then I'll roll a second time. 25.
25 is the DC you need
Nice.
to get all the information. Given what Maya described, it's most likely that the vision she saw was of a battle in the battle of like in Netherese, a war where between each of the between a couple city-states perhaps.
Does it
that
sound
got too close for
familiar
Yithrin.
to anything that I read in the library?
In the library, yes. It sounds like one of the war itself happened probably during the city-state war. That happened like after all the cities like were lifted up into the air and essentially fought for dominance of airspace.
I see.
And likely, given the shadows and everything, were like the way she described it, almost sounded like wherever the amphitheater is, it might be on the plane of shadows.
Was
The
that
shadow
you?
fell.
You need something?
I rub my chin and I say, I mean, if they're all shadows, I mean, it's... At one point, it sounds far-fetched, but It's possible, considering we found several of them. We found Samson in the Feywild. It could it could be in the Shadowfell.
The Shadowfell?
The land of
Do I know what
shadows.
that is?
The antithesis to the Feywild. Lorelei, you would know it, and with a 25, Catherine, you would know it. Everything that the Feywild is, the Shadowfell is the opposite.
Oh, so they're not weird.
So it's a
It is-
different.
whereas the
plane.
whereas the Feywild is the like emotions dialed up to 11, the Shadowfell is emotions dialed down to negative 3.
Maya's gonna hate it there. It's Shar's domain.
Oh no!
I'm going to stand out like a sore thumb there.
How would we even get there?
That's the question, but we might have an answer.
With a 25 in Arcana, most ways to get into the Shadowfell are through like shadowed portals, typically found in the Underdark.
Mm.
We're gonna have to go to the Underdark again.
Okay, I'm gonna say that we're probably gonna have to head to the Underdark, and if What knows the way, he
Wait, where? Why do we need to go to the Underdark?
to find a portal to the Shadowfell.
The what?
The Shadowfell.
The
It's
Shadowfell.
not exactly a safe place to go.
I mean,
Well, it's not a place
we-
that anybody should ever go, because it's fucking Shar's domain.
we'll be fine. It'll be fine.
No, we won't.
If we get through
Wix is
this,
just like-
then we can get through anything.
Wix is just like
But-
looking really confused. Okay, sure.
Well,
down
you
for it.
see,
Where Saloon is awesome, and Moonlight is her domain, where Moonlight cannot reach. That's Shar's domain.
The other
And-
option is finding a the other option is finding a planar nexus and going through a portal there.
Ugh.
Where's
and
Shar?
Shar sucks.
Please, where's the sending stone to what?
Here. You should probably just hold on to it.
Okay, I'm going to grab it. What speaks Elven, right?
Yeah.
Elvish.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna squeeze the stone, and into it I will say, do you know of a portal to the Shadowfell in the Underdark?
Anything else?
This is Cathra.
Yeah, good one.
Just like after a pause, like after a few moments, it's like Underdark portal Shadowfell? Yes. No, I know a way. Hi, Cathra. Why do you need to go there? Why do you need help?
Well,
There will be a price.
Why would anybody want to go there?
does everybody hear it coming from this, or only me?
Only you hear it.
Alright, then I just heavy sigh. He knows of a portal to the Shadowfell in the Underdark, but he says there's gonna be a price, like always.
Yeah, you can hear like Maya do like a huge screech, like yeah.
Put a hand over Maya's mouth and then pat her head.
The one good
Which is
thing
like,
about
clearly-
Maya's vision is she's seen the amphitheater. She's familiar with it. If you get to the Shadowfell, you could have Maya cast Find the Path.
Oh, that sucks.
We will
Now we
take
have to go.
we will take it. We will take today to prepare, and then we'll head in that direction. Does that sound good to
Well, we need
everybody?
Fly over to the mountains anyway, right?
I don't know if we should fly immediately. We
Well,
do.
let's at least go to Goodmead.
Yes, that was the plan.
Well, do we really need this instrument?
Yes.
Yes,
we do.
I'm just kind of. I really don't want to go, but I feel like I kind of need it. Not even we, I need it.
Lorelei has been worried about not being powerful enough. Lorelei was willing to cut off her leg because she didn't feel powerful enough. If this helps in the battle, and you said that it sounded like she was formidable using this instrument, then of course we need it. It's not even a question.
Speaking of things to do before we leave for Goodmead, we should probably stop by the carpenter guy and
Yes.
then Lemon.
You know what? We will get everything in order for for the leg, both legs today. I have the Hag's Eye already. I made it previously. So I'll spend the spell slot to get that on our girl today, and we will get everything in order for us to head towards what and make sure we have whatever we need. Because this is probably going to be a rough one.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Oh, is cutting her leg off like really off the table?
You all threw a fit about it.
I'm still gonna.
Maybe I was wrong.
I'm still gonna throw a fit about it. Maya, stop being selfish. And I'm just going. I'm just going to not even listen to whatever Maya has to say right now after saying stop being selfish, and I'm gonna walk towards the researchers.
I was being a little foolish. Maybe I was wrong.
Maya, of all people, you should be excited to do this so you can banish some frickin' of Star's warriors.
That's not how it works.
Why not?
If they die on the if they are needed to the plane of shadow, if they die on the plane of shadow, they die instead of going back there.
I don't think that she meant banish like literal, like the spell banish.
Banish their
I
life.
don't like to be. Well, it's not. It's just that Saloon's light doesn't really reach down there that good. I feel like I'm going in. I feel like I'm going in naked.
You're going with Sorangorel. You'll be fine.
I guess.
Well,
I'm naked.
Actually, I don't even need to talk to the researchers. I'm just going to head out because Kathra is not content at the moment. She's just gonna be on edge, so she's gonna go sit outside and take a deep breath.
Right. Well, and you go out and take a deep breath. That is where we're going to end today's session.
Oh man, really?
Oh
Yeah,
man.
It's only been 3 hours.
Not one little extra bit.
I was even gonna
Is everybody good to go for a little bit extra?
I was debating asking us to end earlier even because I'm feeling really bad, but I didn't want to I didn't want to
I had a feeling.
I just wanted to make sure I got my bag of holding left, and there was one thing that I wanted to see. I wanted to see the cliffhanger of a certain letter.
Of Lemon's letter?
No. The other letter.
Oh, your letter.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hey.
Well,
that would have been a good cliffhanger point.
All right, fine. We'll go for a little bit more.
It's like 3 minutes. It's like 3 minutes.
Okay.
It's 3 minutes.
Can we just?
Oh
Yes,
boy.
Laura?
It's okay. We can go. Go on. We can end it.
You step out, take a breath.
And that's
Minos
it.
is direct. As you do, Minos is there with the bag in hand, and as you do, he's like, "Were you expecting people? They were asking for you."
There, that can be the end. Perfect.
As you do so, he looks back behind him, and you look a bit confused. You can see standing behind Minos as he steps out of the way is Lorelei's parents, and that's where we're ending the session.
What?
There you go.
It's over.
Okay. I guess I'll deal with that next time.
Yeah.
It is a cliffhanger.
Yay!
Yay!
Lovely first session, guys.
Yay!
The consequences
Sorry,
of your
gonna go
actions.
longer. I'm just feeling really sick and I don't know what it is.
It's okay.
It's
man.
okay. I literally just wanted that. It was like 30 seconds. It's fine.
I have a fear.
You should.
You should.
You should have a fear.
The consequences of someone else's actions this time.
Yeah. It's not Friday. Sorry, Red Cinder. You have to wait a week. All
I
right.
guess we'll see what happens next time.
No, they mean next
Yeah.
Friday. They want next Friday to happen.
I know.
Oh.
Next time.
I do too.
I've been waiting for this since I sent that letter. It's so great.
Goodness
That's
gracious.
been a while.
Yay.
Crocodile.
Lovely first session back after a very long break, guys.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
let's
it's a lot of
Legend
fun.
Lord.
I missed you guys.
Missed you
you
too.
too.
We all missed you.
Alright. I'm
very tired.
You should go sleep. I'm gonna eat ice
No way.
cream.
I can't go sleep. Well, I need to study because I have a test tomorrow.
You sleep now, study in the
I'll see
morning.
you all next week,
No.
okay?
See you all
Okay,
next
have
week for
fun with
Lorelai's
Bill.
reunion with her parents.
Tell Bill I said
Bye.
hi.
I will.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Wee. It's you and me now.
And a whole stream.
Oh, hi, stream.
Mwah.
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 As I'm writing the raid message. There we go. You're welcome,
Oh,
Red
the
Cinder.
cliffhanger.
Yep, that's the raid message. So I could think of. My brain
Where are we
is
going to?
Tail. They're another D&D streamer.
Nice.
They're not currently streaming D&D. They're doing crafting. Looks like they're doing Lego. Looks cute. So
Lego